girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Hello, everybody. Wowzers, what a heartbreaker. That wasn't me. That was Markovic, 36 of the clan RGD, rolling out in the Lycan, churning out 4,000 damage, and still losing in Supremacy. Great game, though. So, welcome. I didn't expect many of you to be here tonight, to be fair. Having 5 of you there is way too good. So let's get everything up and running. Hello, that's me. Here I am. So, tournament time, tier 8. A lot of people are not impressed with tier 8, but hey, it's a bit different. You get to see how the Object 252 works, let's be honest. Tonight, well, we're going to kick off. I'll show you. Oof. We're going to kick off the proceedings. We're into the final stages with Elim, good team, against BHBP, another good team. This is the one we're going to follow first. It's they're going to start off on Mayan Ruins, and it's the best of 5. So the decider is Winter Malinovka if they get that far. It's going to be an interesting game. As you can see there, Elim played BHBP in the finals of the group stages and beat them. So they'll probably be looking to get revenge, maybe. So we'll see. They also beat Ready to Kill, R2K. Was it their top team? Yes, it was. It was team number 1 who they beat. So that's who we're going out with today. However, I'm not the only one streaming. So just to put you in the picture of what's going on out there in the world of Tanks Blitz Summer Tournament final stages. Oh, that's the wrong link. Sorry. So, this is the stream schedule for tonight. As I said, it's me, Elim versus BHBP, and then we're going to go continue through the bracket. Every good name is taken has got Legion versus APA first, and then through the bracket. Wild Ones Halper has got Raid against CHRD, or Churd, and Aminet has got Endgame versus US. Now, those of you who are looking for your rewards, Aminet stream is the one with the rewards, but as per usual, guys, you need to make sure that you log in either via the game or via the World of Tanks Blitz website for the EU. Via the game, you just go to streams, and it should be here. We're final day 2. So you should be able to, you'll be navigated. So you just need to click on it and go over there. As long as you're logged in via the portal, you will get those rewards. It's that straightforward, guys. So no good watching it on YouTube. You need to actually log in and go over to the portal. We're about to kick off in 6 minutes, so we haven't got the invite yet. The invite will come soon, so I can't play any more replays. It's been an interesting tournament so far. Clearly, the Object 252U is the preferred tank, both on this server and on the Asian server. I was streaming the Asian server earlier today, and with the exception of Feast, most of the teams are stacking up and taking out a lot of Object 252Us. In fact, a couple of teams went out with just premium tanks. Not the best, is it, for a tournament? Let's be honest with you. There's plenty of tech trees in tier 8 as well, but it just seems that people don't like those. Well, why not? I mean, why would you? I mean, this is tier 8 here, and as you can see, you tell me which. I mean, the Pantera is quite good, but it's not as good as the Progetto 46. The T32 has been a surprise for the tournament. A lot of the top clans are playing the T32. It has been a good tank, and it's always been a good tank. I've seen a couple of RU 251s. They've also been good tanks. Not seen any Panthers or Indian Panzers, that must be true, nor VK45s. I haven't seen a Borsig, a Ferdinand, or a Jag Panther 2. I've seen a T54 lightweight, that's rolled out. Not seen a 44. Not seen any of the KV4s. I've seen an IS3, to be fair. Not seen an SU101. I've seen plenty of 301s. Not many Centurions. Seen a couple of Carnarvons. No AT-15s, of course. Not seen any Charioteers. No STAs. No Hori Type 1s. No T-34-2. No WZ-110s. No WZ-111 GFTs. No AMX-1390s. No AMX-5100s. No AMX AC-48s. Looking at the American line, well, up here, I've seen a VK-100, to be fair. I've seen a Tiger 2. Not seen an ISU yet. Let's be honest with you, I've seen none of these. I've not seen a T69 or a Pershing. So, it's interesting. It seems that the Tech Tree tanks are, well, you know, interesting. But, we're here now. We're in the final stages. I've now got the invite. We've got about 4 minutes to go, so I might as well accept it, because we've got a 5-minute delay. You have to remember that. As I said, we're starting off on Mayan Ruins. We're following Elim and BHBP, two very good clans here on the EU server. Looking at their lineups, well, as you can see here, Elim are not really top loading with Object 252s, and nor are BHBP, interestingly. Now, I can't remember half these guys' names. Demonac, that's right. So I'm going to call him Demonac. Demonac is in a Tiger 2. Pretzel is in a Tiger 2. Bushka is in a T54E2. That's the recent addition to the premium line. The other Bushka is in a 252U. Just Broken, is that? Oh, Just Brocky is in a T54 lightweight. Death Wish, I believe that is. No, Death Wings, sorry, is in a 252. And Rafe is in a 252 as well. Looking over on the other side, I always struggle with Cesny Danny, but I'm going to try that. Cesny Danny's in a T32. Driti's in a 252. Yakolev in a 252. Lael in a T32. Nice. Is that Just Killed You? Just Chrissy. Just Chrissy's in a Tiger 2. Love Tom in an FV301. And Tabaka in a Tiger 2. It is going to be interesting. Obviously, I'm going to get confused with the two Bushkas. So this is Bushka Totorina. So remember that one. And this is George Jesus. So there we go. So just put you in the picture of who the clans are. Elim are a French-English clan. So a good bunch of guys. Very good players. And they've been playing really well in this tour. BHBP are Hungarian. I'll just show you their list. So they are a Hungarian clan. In fact, their name is Best Hungarian Blitz Players. Again, a good bunch of guys. Really good players. It's going to be an interesting tour. It really, really is. So, we got about 50 seconds to go. I'm not even trying to call the strats. Looking with that lineup, for Elim, for maybe the T54 may try and fast cap C. For BHP, maybe the 301. I'm expecting most of the action to be around the B area and potentially the A cap. It's difficult to call the strats on these guys, to be fair. I mean, they practice and practice, and they do things that you just don't expect, let's say. I'm going to have a drink of coffee, I hope you don't mind. I must admit, I am surprised that 12 people are watching. Nice. On the grounds that there's, you know, most people like to watch Raid or whatever. They don't normally come down to watch Elim and BHBP, which is a shame because they're really good clans. Plus, I don't have any rewards because that's the wrong stream. But we're going to see some great action from two really good EU clans. So don't go away, guys. Seriously, you're going to see some good stuff. And you're going to see some good stuff churned out with there's 4 252Us. 5 now. Which is the least I've seen so far in today, to be honest with you. Apart from Feast, who only sported 1. So we're going to get up high straight away into the back of the map. And Just Brocky in the T54 is not heading to the C cap, which is interesting. Let's zip over here quickly and see if the 301 of Love Tom is. Yes, Love Tom is. Looking at BHB, BHP, they are heading towards the C cap area, and they're not even bothering towards the A cap. It's going to be in the middle area for them. Going back over to Elim, you can see Elim are heading towards the area that I anticipated, which is the A cap area and the middle cap overlooking B. They get a good shot in there. York Jesus gets a nice roll into just Chrissy there. That's a really good move. They didn't cap the A cap. We're not going to bother with that. We're interested in this part here, because this is where the action is going to be. It's going to be around this area. Now, BHBP have got a choice. They can either turn around and come back. Elim are going to set up nicely to prevent anybody from capping the B cap. Cap points, however, are going to start accumulating on BHBP side, mainly because they capped C first. But it's early days yet. As you can see, First Blood did go to Elim. Now, Elim, what are they doing? They're all lining up around. They're all going to line up around this area, which is normal in this type of game. BHPP don't seriously really need to do anything other than defend their current position. Oh, that is a bold move by Turturina. I mean, that is bold as brass. You cannot fault that. That's just brilliant. Dropping into the B cap, literally onto their noses. Can he stay there without getting a reset? No, he can't. Has he done enough to get any? No, he hasn't. I mean, that is a bold, bold move. And says Nidani is getting smacked around a bit there in the T-32. So you can see from here, if he caps that B cap, then that is work to treat for them. You can see Elim have got all their tanks lined up, preventing BHPP from actually pushing down onto the B cap. That has changed the dynamics. They're going to start getting more points very shortly. Get over here, because Jackalev is in a bit of a trouble. He could be in problems here. He's trying to take on Demonak in the Tiger 2. Bretzel and Rafi is up there. They can come down in assist. Bushka Tatarina is basically trapped in the area now. But that's a great shot in by Bushka Tatarina into Jackalev. We're not going to go. We're going to stay here for the moment. I mean, actually, no, we're not. We're going to go over here. Deathwings is pushing heavily, trying to get Cesny Danny. Cesny Danny is down to, what, 165 hit points. That's not a lot. But Deathwings now is being pushed back by Lael. Oh, and Love Tom in the 301 is down. He came around the back here. We missed it. I'm sorry about that. He tried to push to try and get just Brocky in the T-54. Yakovlev's down. Love Tom is down. Cesny Danny is down. This is where the action is, as I expected, around the middle area. So we've just got these three left. There's four, because Tabaki as well in the 32 is going to go down to Deathwings. Ram for the effect, doesn't get it. Tough tank, but just Brocky comes in and helps out. Where's Dietrich? There he is. He's about to go down the 252U. Is he the next on the list? Oh, it was all over anyway. Don't know how it was all over. Was it the points? That was quick, wasn't it? Didn't even look at the points. I was too busy watching that. I didn't see it come up saying battle's finished. So, sorry about that, guys. Oof. Anyway, 12,274 for Elim against 5,990. Bold move there. But it's saying here that, yeah, it was a bold move by Bushka Tatarina jumping in there, getting that B cap. So, First Blood to Elim. 1-0. Switching the spawn points now. Elim are on the south spawn and BHBP are on the north spawn. No change in the lineups from what I can... Oh, no. Ruffy has changed to a T-54. E2. And it looks like there is going to be a change around. The other Bushkas come in. This time in a Tiger 2, I believe. Is it the same? Is it a different Bushka? Yep. Looking at BHBP, any changes around for them? They now got two T-32s, two Object 252s, a Tiger 31 and another Tiger. So again, pretty much the same meta. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Sorry. Very nice. So, I mean, that was an interesting game. I mean, you could see there, Elim have dominated the tier 8s, to be fair. They've been really, really good in the tier 8s. And you can see there that with the strat they'd just employed, I mean, that was a very nice strat. It was a ballsy move by Toto to drop into that B cap, but it worked. It did exactly what, and their focus fire was spectacular. BHBP are a very good clan, so don't take anything away from them, guys. Don't start thinking that, you know, basically blah blah blah. They are a fantastic clan, really good players. They were just outplayed. So this is game 2. Don't forget, it's best of 5, so it's the first of 4 wins. So let's get up high into the back again. You can see the hit point pool is almost 600 difference between Elim and BHBP. BHBP are this time making their way towards the middle, and so are Elim. They are not going... Oh, they may be going for a C strat. Yes, we got the Tiger 2s going down there. They're not going to look to catch C. Well, they are going to catch C. The rest of the heavies, they've dropped the 301. They never had a 301. What am I talking about? They dropped the 54. So they've dropped the 54 this time. They're not running out with their light tank. Oh, just Brocky gets a smack as he goes across. You can see here that BHBP, the 301, not using this mobility to get to the A cap, mainly because they thought that the heavies were going to go there. Bushka Titorino is overlooking the B cap. It's a great position there. They are going to take the A cap. It's going to take time for those heavies to get onto the C cap. However, look at this rotation. The T-54 is rotating back towards their spawn, just keeping that edge there to stop anybody poking it round. The other T-54E2, this is Rafi, is just on overwatch. The other heavies, well, what are they doing? They're going to come up in support. Tiger 2, Demonac is rotating back towards his spawn. Bushka Guen is staying over the bridge just so he can see. Deathwings is coming up to basically help Rafi there. Again, BHBP do have the cap advantage, slightly. It's less than a tank advantage. They are now trying to stack up. The FV of Love Tom is over there in the ruins just keeping overwatch. The T-32's been wrapped. Look at Demonac coming in. I mean, they're stacking up on this side. Now, what they probably do here, they're going to try and divert the attention of these tanks. I mean, Totorina is spotted. And they need to divert the attention of the tanks to allow somebody to jump into B. B is pretty difficult to cap now, let's be fair. But we said that in the first game. Oh, that's a good shot into just Chrissy. I don't think he expected that. I mean, he was protected, or he thought he was protected behind this rock. But when we get down here, you can see just down there, you can get good shots into this area. And I think it was Demonac who took the shot. So Zidane is here in the T-32 trying to protect this flank. Now you can see that the shot... Oh, they are going to make a push for B. No, they're not. They're going to make a push through the middle. They're not even going to bother capping. This is a good move by Elim. Using the tanks effectively here. Getting good shots into that T-32. It's allowing the rest of Elim to come round to try and focus on just Chrissy. Yakolev is coming in to help. Just Chrissy is in trouble. Just Chrissy really is in trouble here. He's not isolated. He's got support, which is much needed, but he has lost a lot of hit points, and he's still losing hit points. So says Nidani, and you can see here they're trying to focus just Chrissy, get him out of the game. He is the focus of the attention of Elim at the moment. Says Nidani is trying to come in to help out. It's a bit of a brawl. There goes Says Nidani. Chrissy is just hanging in there. Chrissy's got to go. Yes, Chrissy goes. Oh, but there goes Deathwings. And Rafi is also looking in trouble now. Rafi is on very low hit points. Are they going to focus Rafi? No, they can't. Oh, this is another good game at the moment by Elim. Very aggressive stuff. Bided their time, did a great push. Just Brocky is very low, though. He's a one-shot. Just Brocky manages to get the kill on Tabaka before anybody can get a shot onto him. Nobody is focusing. Yes, he goes down now, but... There's only 3 tanks left. They are very healthy, though. Love Tom in the F3301. But it's going to be Yakolev who's going to be the focus, I believe, rather than Dmitria. So Yakolev is the focus here. He's going to be the next to go. They're just trying to cover. There he goes. Now they've got a very, very healthy 252U to contend with. Not going to look at Love Tom. He's only got 5 hit points. He's about to go before we even get there. Elim are coming down. Let's have a look at the view from Demonac. This is what you're seeing. This is what he can see. I mean, this is really good stuff from Elim. Very impressive. Really good pushes. I mean, you can't say fairer than that. I mean, that was very nicely timed, very well executed from two flanks. BHBP did nothing wrong as such. Again, they were just outplayed. 12,636 dished out by Elim compared to 9,518 by BHBP. As I said, wasn't as if BHBP made a lot of mistakes. They were just outplayed. Elim playing spectacular stuff there. Now we're going to switch to Naval Frontier. We got Elim on the south spawn and BHBP on the north spawn. We've got about just over a minute before we kick off, so the team is just picking their tanks at the moment. Wowzers. Two exciting games. And I don't care what you say at a tier 8. They were exciting games. It was still exciting stuff, even though it's tier 8. And I'm sorry, it wasn't the meta there. BHBP were outplayed. And I like BHBP. I think they're a good clan. But Elim have played their socks off recently. So looking at the tanks, Demonic in a Tiger 2. Bushka G in a Tiger 2. Oh, I can't remember all the Bushkas. Bushka George Jesus in a T54. Bushka Toto in a 252. Just Brocky in a T54. Def Wings in a 252. And Rafi in a T54. Looking over at BHPP, says Nidani is not rated up yet. Alex is coming in the WZ 112-2. Durati, I'm going to call you. Sorry, I'm awful. Durati is in a Object 252, Yakolev in a 252, Just Chrissy in Tiger 2, Love Tom in the German Bulldog, and Tabaki in the WZ12. This is fantastic stuff. So again, it's pretty difficult to call the strats for these guys because they just do things that are strange. Now, if it was a tier 10 strat, you'd be looking at having an overlook onto the C cap, overlook on the B cap, and an overlook on the A cap, but no push to the A. You'd be looking more at B and C, funnily enough. But I'd hate to call it because it's tier 8 and these clans are different. But you can see here, the Tiger 2 here, Demonac and Bushka G are overlooking down that area. With the rest of the team, you've got just Brocky going to the B cap, the rest of the team heading towards where the A cap is. Moving over the map, you've got Love Tom in the German Bulldog overlooking the B cap. Just Brocky getting a bit of a smack there. Just Chrissy helping out. Diretti taking a position that allows him to reset the B cap if necessary. And the rest of the team are just there to protect the A cap from being pushed. With Overwatch from Takbaka. I keep wanting to say Chewbacca or Tabaka. Tabaka in the WZ120, just on Overwatch. This may allow Demonac and Bushka G to cap C, because there is nothing on C. Demonac can see that. He's right next to it. He's probably going to drop in. We're just going to stay up high for the moment. Is he going to drop in? Yes, he is. He knows that. They know Love Tom is there. Love Tom doesn't know that Bushka G is there. Love Tom is now spotted. Tries to get shots across, but Demonac, if I get down there, you'll see that it's pretty difficult to shoot when he's down in this position. Moving back over across the map, Dirati is being smacked around a bit, but you know, there's a bit of bleeding on both sides, but nothing much. It's pretty much in favour at the moment of Elim. Alex in the 112. They're not really pushing. Yakovlev's coming in. Now they've rotated round. They are looking to push this area, so we're going to rotate round with them. See what they're pushing to. They get a bit of a smack as they come across, but they're looking to get Rafi. They know that Deathwings is there. They probably know that the two Bushkas are there. Well, they certainly do now. So this is where the brawl is. It's 3 against 2, but that's not. Don't forget there are tanks behind. There is another push over on the other side. Raffi is down. That was to be expected. He was being pushed by 2 big tanks. Now it's Deathwings and Tutarina who are in trouble. Deathwings most definitely is in trouble, but he's holding his own there. He manages to take down just Chrissy, which is an important kill. But if you look, Totori is really going down there. He goes down. He was always going to go down. He was in trouble. Deathwings has managed to hold his own all the way through here. He's not going to last much longer. He's a 2-shot effectively. 3 tanks are now down. Alex, Takbaka, and Just Chrissy, and Love Tom now. So it's 3 against 4. Make that 3 against 2. We're going to stay here and have a look. It's Durati. He's the next one. We're not going to look at Cesny Danny at the moment. He's got 2 Tiger tanks to struggle with. Durati is the next one to go down. There he goes. Now it's just on Serati. Cesny Danny left. Let's have a look at it from this point of view. We're rolling with Demonac here. The last tank left. He's got tanks coming in from the side. This is more impressive stuff by Elim. It was a really good push by BHBP. They did have the upper hand. And it just, those Tiger tanks coming in round the back, big flank, really, really hurt. And as you can see, who was it? It was Deathwings. Deathwings holding the fort for as long as he could, bless him. And he did enough. He allowed the Tiger 2s, Demonac and Bushka G, to come in and really cause some mayhem. Great stuff as well by the T-54s of just Brocky and Bushka J. Really good stuff. Takbaka really doing wonders in that tank. It was a good push by BHBP. Just wowzers. That's it. Don't forget, it's best of 5, first to 3. So the win goes to Elim. And I must admit, that was pretty impressive stuff, guys. You've got to admit, I mean, Elim there looking very dominant. BHBP are not a bad clan. They are good clan, good players, good tactics. They are in the top 16 in the tournament 10s regularly. They are a good team. They were just completely outplayed. Let's be fair. And that's taking nothing away from them. As I said, good bunch of lads, just outplayed. Anyway, let's move over to some replays because we're not churling out now. Excuse me, for quite a while. That one didn't last very long. So Elim's matches, they're now going up against Endgame in, oh crikey, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. So quite a long wait. Plenty of replays to play there. So Endgame, obviously, whoever they played turned over very quickly. They played US. That was being streamed by Aminet. And that is the main Wargaming official portal stream. So US turned over quite quickly by Endgame. Looking at the rest, Raid were up against Chin. They're still playing. They are still playing, so I don't know where that's gone yet. Legion, I believe, had APA. Yes, they did. And Legion turned over APA quite convincingly there. So Legion are already up into the semi-finals of the upper bracket. BHBP we just saw lose. So we're just waiting on Raid. So far we've got Legion, Endgame, and Elim through. We're just waiting for the results of Raid and CHRD to come through. CHRD at the moment, which is the EU, effectively EU Chinese clan. We're just waiting on that result. I believe Wild Ones Alpha is streaming that. So if you want to pop over and see that game, you're more than welcome. I'm going to play a couple of replays. We'll recheck after that replay. Who am I going to play? Let's have a look at Team Trouble in an IS-3 Bear. You don't want to see my ugly mug for this replay. There we go. I think I showed this already, didn't I? Yesterday. I can't remember. I've shown so many replays over the last couple of streams. That I confuse myself. But hey, it happens. thing about the IS-3, a lot of people don't like it. It is actually not a bad tank. It can be a pain. It's got, obviously, a Russian gun and a Russian gunner, which means there's no guarantee your shot's going to go where you aim it. And there's no guarantee it's going to pen. It's got trolley armor, if you know how to angle it. And it's got that pike nose, and a lot of people think if you wiggle and jiggle the pike nose, then you're going to get away with it. But what they don't realise is you need to go straight on. You seriously need to go straight on with the pike nose to get those bounces. That's the idea of the pike nose. That's the idea of the slope. As you can see, look, when you angle it, one side goes red, one side doesn't. And therein lies the issue. Whereas if you keep it straight, both are red. Like that. Both are red. The bottom plate isn't, but... But that's an Object 252U, and that's a difficult tank to pen at the best of times, let's be fair. But the IS-3 for a tech tree tank isn't that bad at all. Yeah, it's a good shot there into the Super Pershing's cupola. I liked it anyway. If you got any replays, by all means, wing them across to me, preferably on my Discord server so I can download them quicker. If you haven't joined, the Discord server link is down in the thing. Just go on there, upload your replay to the dedicated dedicated replays channel, and then I can use it. Because I need replays, guys. I mean, when you're doing these streams, you've got 30 minutes now between the next game. I don't play PC. So I don't play World of Tanks Blitz on the PC. I suck at it, but then again I suck at playing it on touch as well. So you're not going to see any of my games because I don't play PC. Which means I need replays. So the more replays I have, the better. Let's be honest. I mean, now I need at least minimum 3 replays now to fill this gap. Now, so all you're going to see is my garage and listen to me rolling and whining and waffling on for the next 30 odd minutes. Nobody wants to see that. That's why I turned the camera off, because nobody wants to see that. Give people nightmares. This is when the Object 252U becomes ineffective. When you push it up a rock face, it certainly doesn't help it, does it? That's when it becomes ineffective as a tank. Bless it. A big engine fire, nicely done. 3,275 damage so far. Kill number 1, however, only 1 kill, but it's 1 against 3. Can he hold in there to get a Koloban off? Super Pershing, he misses. I don't know if he missed or he bounced, or didn't penetrate, one of the two. But, oh, that's a good bounce. Very good bounce. Good ram. Loads HE. Maybe he'll get a high roll. Yes, he does. 394. Nice high roll on the T-49. Now there's just 1 tank left. It's another Super Pershing. Oh, they haven't got any bases, so he's got to cap a base. He's done 3,712 damage. It's a good game. Is the Super Pershing going to be silly and chase after him? He needs to win the game. He has no choice. There he is. That's a bounce number 1. Is he going to be able to get the cupola? Yes, he does. Nice roll, 410. 584 still to go, though. Is he going to be able to beat it? Is he able to kill him before the cap points get there? They're 980 away. Can he get the cupola? No, he can't, but they've won it on points anyway. 52 HP left. He just couldn't get the outgunning him on the DPM. Kills him in the end, but it's too late. The game is over. Oof. That is a great game. Wow, deserved mastery. 4,122 damaged. 3 kills. 152,000 credits. And as you can see, didn't really carry the team at all. Really good stuff. So now we should know who won that game. Was it Raid? Or was it Chin? CHRD? It was... Raid turning over Chin, CHRD. They will now go on to play Legion in the upper bracket. So we've got the quarterfinals of the upper bracket that's done. So Raid have moved up. Raid will now face Legion, which means Elim was playing Endgame. It's going to be an interesting match. Endgame versus Elim. Who's playing for Endgame at the moment? We've got Chocolat, Pengalard, Carolard, Orca, General, Legalard, Beacon, Nicolard, Romka, and Winchalard. Some good players there. Who have we got for Legion today? We've got Shasa Gray, Asha Akira, Vanessa Kate, The Honor, Alsa Jean, Object 3, Catch the Sneak, Dakudas, Dan Blitzerian, and Robert Rosenberg. All interesting names, to be fair. For Raid, we have Toby, S1K, Money Dude, JP, Timon, Playmaker Blaster, OG Project, Noobeta, and Riley. So we're following, I believe, Elim. We've just seen Elim play, where we got Demonac, Rafi, Bushka, George Jesus, Bushka, Tatarina, just Brocky, Bushka, I'm not even pronounce that, I'm just going to Bushka G, Azora, Mr. Dictator, Deathwings, and Bretzel. And that's their team. I mean, looking at how they stack up on their win rates. You got Elim on 64.4%, Endgame 69.9% as a team, Legion 73.17%. I mean, that is massive, isn't it? Raid 65.9%. So, all good stuff. Treadhead Pete apparently has just sent me a TOG. This is the wrong one. We're going to play Oops, I Killed You in an AMX M4. I think I've got the TOG Treadhead. I'm just going to find it. I think I did download it. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it. Let me just find it. Don't forget, if you're looking for the rewards, guys, the rewards are on the official stream, not this stream, not Aminet's stream, but the official stream that you need to get out to. To do that, you need to either go via the game portal, or you need to log in via the website. Unfortunately, I don't have the link, so I can't send it to you. But that's how you do it. You don't need to watch it, you just need to have it open. You can then go and watch whatever stream you wish, whoever you want to watch, whoever you prefer. As long as the portal is open, you'll get the rewards at the end of the stream, by the way. That's the thing. You need to wait until the end of the stream. But you won't get it from watching it via YouTube. You've got to watch it via the official portal, guys. No official portal? You won't be watching it. You won't be getting it. Simple. And with that in mind, I didn't open mine, did I? Because I'm being a muppet today. I don't know why I'm being a muppet today. I'm just logging in myself because I haven't logged in myself like a complete and utter muppet. Oh, there we go. Now I'm watching it. Just turn the noise down. And what you can get here, you can get combat boosters, you can get crew XP, you can get hardcore fan avatar, and you can get 3 times XP. You can get 2 of those, you can get 1 fan avatar, 12 crew XP boosters, and 12 combat boosters. So it is worth your while logging in just to get the boosters. lot of people don't like this AMX. I do. I think it's an okay tank. Like all tanks in the game, there's only a couple of tanks I hate. To be honest with you. With the VK168 being my top tank. I really don't like that tank. I mean, it's not a mouse, it's not a heavy, it's not a VK, it's a nothing tank, to be honest. It's a nothing tank, yeah. That's why I don't like it. And you have to pay for that nothingness, which is again why I don't like it. Wow, we've still got 20 minutes to go. Oof, it's a long time really. But I'm armed with a fair few replays now, so it doesn't matter. It's quite good, isn't it, really? I mean, so far, 3,826 dished out, 1,300 blocked. Oops, I killed you. Very good player, by the way. On Asia, he's in the King clan, I believe. A really good guy. I've also dragged him over to the EU server every now and then. And he's a regular on the channel. 4,856 dished out. Make that 5,123. I mean, that's an obscene amount in this thing. It's 2 against 1. The last tank is the Borsig on the enemy side. Oops, I killed you. Is going to sit on the is going to sit on the base. He is a one-shot at the end of the day. There's the Borsig. Now it's 1-on-1. He needs to get a very good HE roll. Or stay on the base and force him out. And let's be fair, I mean, it's not like the Borsig is a good brawler. It's not. To be honest. It's a good tank, but it's a TD. That wasn't the best high. That wasn't a really high roll in the HE. But then again, the MX hasn't got a brilliant HE. You see what I mean? It's not a good brawler, bless it. So a well-deserved mastery, 4,023 ratings. So that was a ratings battle, 61 points, 5,532 damage. How did he do? Oh, well, he didn't carry the team at all. So let's have a look at this TOG. Is this gravity mode, just out of interest? If it is, so much the better. I do like the TOG. Everybody should have a TOG in their garage, let's be honest. This is definitely looking like a gravity mode game. Yep, it's definitely gravity. And then you can see here, Treadhead Pete is playing the long game. Camping in a TOG. Clearly he can't walk and talk at the same time, he falls over. He was typing and he can't drive at the same time, bless him. Sorry Treadhead, just joking mate. But just out of interest, when you chew gum, do you fall over? You know what I mean? You know where I'm coming from, dude. I do like the TOG. Really, everybody should have a TOG in their garage. And if you haven't got a TOG in your garage, ask yourself the question, why not? You can play World of Tanks Blitz and World of Warships all in one game. Hello, Nightmare. Push the nightmare up the hill. Push him again. Come on. Push him. Push him up there. With your shells. You gotta feel sorry for the nightmare. Oh, KV2. Oh, KV2 goes the other way. Should have rammed the AMX treadhead. That would have been fun. He could have squashed that little AMX. That's what happens when you go oversight, treadhead. You bounce. Ram him! Ram him! That's how you do that. Nothing more satisfying than ramming a tank. I don't think there is anyway. I think that's the most satisfying part of the game. I don't care that you can blast a tank to bits in a KV2 or a Smasher or a 183 or even a Jaeger on occasions. Nothing is more satisfying than ramming a tank to bits. Seriously. Unbelievable. That's why I like the mouse. When all else fails, you can ram. Just reverse him, ram. Reverse ram. Redhead, we're going to have to talk about your ramming capabilities. Let's be honest. Oof. We've still got, what, 10 minutes to go, basically. Hello, AMX. Go flying. Fly, fly, fly. Ram him! Oh. Oh. Oh, Treadhead, you let me down. You need to ram more. You need to ram, baby, ram. That's a great game, though. I do like the TOG. In gravity mode, it's fantastic. TOG tunes in gravity mode is even better. So let's switch now to MX Tomahawk rolling out on the M4A1. Whatever lies. Oh, it won't play the replay. There you go. You sent me the wrong replay. Let's have a look at Free Para and the Borsig. Nice chat, Free Para. If this is a long replay, it'd be nice because it will lead us nicely into the next game. I say if, because I don't know. I mean, it's only 7 minutes maximum, isn't it? I mean, is he going to take it to the wire like that? I hope so. It'd be nice. You know, I'm really impressed. I've still got 16 people watching. Because, as I said, I mean, not many people want to see these clans. They want their rewards, and they want to see the clans like Raid and Legion and Endgame. So, kudos to the 16 of you who've howled in. Really impressive stuff. Big thank you. It's always nice. Go on, smack the PTA. You know you want to. Oh, look at that. Nice, Ray. Nice. I remember once I demolished a PTA in a Jaegeroo. He came hurtling around the corner on Oasis Palms, straight into a heat round, a HE shell that I just fired. And he just got absolutely obliterated in one go. Go on, blind shoot. Oh, did that work? Did it work? We'll never know until the end. Oof. Got enough boosters to sink the US Navy. Yeah, I'm that way as well at the moment. I've got more boosters than you can shake a stick at. Look at that! 633. Poor PTA. Did that hurt? Did it hurt? I think it hurt. However, there's a fantastic shot coming up, I believe. I do like the Borsig. Everybody's asking for help. Free Barra's just jockeying for position. Just can't see the T49. He really wants the T49. He wants to put an HE up the T49's engine deck. Oh, the IS-2SH maybe? Into that front? Yeah, 580. Boom! You just stuck your nose out a little bit too much, IS-2SH. Very bad thing to do. And watch this for a shot. Watch this. Engine deck, HE. Boom! That is a fantastic shot. T49 comes in, tries to put an HE into the Borsig. Doesn't quite work. How do you use HE effectively? Well, like that. It wasn't HE, was it? It was AP. 1,000 damage. That's what you should have done, Mr. Borsig. Sorry, Mr. T49. Too bad, so sad. Thank you for playing. I issue. Oh, that's a miss. That's unfortunate. Time to relocate. Oh, E75 is not happy. I don't know why he's not happy. He's about to get carried, methinks. But he's not a happy bunny, let's be honest. Ooh, nasty. Hello, Batchat. Oh, that was AP. That was a shame. Low roll on a Batchat. Took half his hit points, though. And why not? However, he's spotted. They know where he is. He's in a paper thin. Oh, hello, IS2. Goodbye, IS2. Now it's just Batchat. IS2 is not happy. Came around the corner and got shot. E75. Oh, he thinks he's lucky. No, not really. You are in a big heavy tank. He's not. E75. You're lucky. He's not lucky, to be honest with you. Now, can he do a high roll on the Batchat? Can he? He's going to cap the base. They're losing on cap points. He may be able to get... Oh, Batchat has shown his hand. Oh, Batchat, is he going to be able to get away? Is he going to be able to get away? I don't know. Is he going to be able to get away, or is he going to show his bottom plate to a Borsig with an HE round loaded? Bottom plate. There we go. 881. Booyaka! 5,823 damage, which should be 6,455 because obviously there were some that were not counted because they were blinded. Massive damage count there. Great game by Free Para. E75, not too chuffed. Don't know why. He played, he got carried. Wowzers, what a fantastic game. So, let's see how long we've got. I think we've got 7 minutes. I think that's how long we've got. Just to make sure, because I always screw this part up, and the last thing you want to do is miss anything. Yeah, we got 6 minutes, so I can't do another replay, I'm afraid. What's happening here? They're playing Legion. So this hasn't updated. So we've got 6 minutes, so I can't do much in 6 minutes. Let's have a look in the store, see what there's great stuff. 14 days for the price of 7, 3 days for the price of 1. The Matilda 4! I'm going to put the camera on so you can see my expression on that one. The Matilda 4. It's a good tank, actually, the Matilda. 1,500 gold. That's not too bad. That, however, is a good price. 7,500 for the Type 59. Type 59 is a fantastic tank. Really nice tier 8. If you don't have it and you've got that gold, it's worth the flutter. For 10,000 you can get that in the Chieftain. The thing is, the 59 pattern. The thing is, the 59 pattern's okay, but it's not the best. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. But if you buy them together, it obviously costs more. The MX-30B is still there for 17,500, and that is worth it if you've got it. It's not a bad price. What's in the bundles? Oh, they've got the PZ S35 for about $2. $1.50. No, $3.50. Hang on. Yeah, about $3.50, maybe $4. Super Conqueror crates are still there. Well, they've come back, actually. So clearly not many people bought the Super Conch, so they brought it back into the store. Says a lot. That's all that's there at the moment. So they brought the Super Conch out thinking that everybody's going to buy it. Clearly not everybody bought it, so they put it back in the store. There you go. And here are the other tanks. So there's not much on offer at the moment. There's quite a lot of tier 8s, obviously, because there's a tier 8 tournament going on. And that's about it. So, how long have we got? 3 minutes 24. So there we go. And EG against Elim. And we got Amunet. Hello, Ladybug. Oof. Big game this. End game against Elim. Wowzers. Wowzers. We're going out on Dynasty's Pearl. Still best of 5, so it's the first of 3 wins, of course. Waiting for the teams to ready up. We've got some really good stuff going on here tonight, guys. This is going to be a good game. Elam's been playing WoW endgame. Wow, we know what endgame are like. They are OP at the best of times. So endgame I've readied up. So we got Chocolat in the Tiger 2, Beacon in the Tiger 2, General in the T-54E2, Carolade in the Tiger 2, Nicolade in the Carnarvon, Pennygalade in the Carnarvon, and Winchelade in the T-54E2, and Caminet as a spectator. That is Aminet, by the way, before anybody asks. Looking at Elim, we've got Demonic in a Tiger 2, Bushka, is that Bushka J or C or Bushka J? It's Bushka J in a T-54E2. I think that's Bushka T. Bushka T, yes it is. Bushka T in a 252U. Just Brocky in a T-54. Mr. Dictator in the T-54. Deathwings in the 252. And Raffi in the 252. So quite a lot of 252s there. Interesting that Endgame, if you look, are favouring. They've only got 2 premiums. The rest are, in fact, Tech Tree tanks. Orca has come in with an FV301. That's interesting, especially when you then switch over to Elim, who are fielding 1 Tech Tree tank. So, a lot of people have been saying that this is a pay-to-win tournament. If Endgame can turn over Elim in this game, that myth could, in theory, be dispelled. Orca has actually changed to a Carnarvon. Still a Tech Tree tank though. That myth could be dispelled, which would be interesting to see. Because a lot of people have been saying, yeah, it's pay to win, pay to win, pay to win. There's only 2 premium tanks for Endgame. You heard it here first. Well, you probably didn't, because Aminet's probably said the same thing. Dynasty's Pearl. An interesting tournament map. Looking at the lineups, you're probably expecting a brawl around the park area. Not necessarily over the sea cap, but around the park area. No mediums. Oh, and there you go. Romka has now dropped in a Luva. Neither team fielding a medium, all heavy. That's interesting. So let's see. We're going to find out in a couple of seconds. Oh, this is good stuff. So we're overlooking Bushka Tea at the moment. Bushka Tea. Sorry, not Bushka Tea. Bushka Tea. Let's get up into the back of the map, as we always do. Oh, well, they're certainly not going there. They're going down the heavy route lane towards the A cap with Bushka T. I have an overlook on the B cap. Let's get over and see what EG are doing. EG are doing as I expected. They are moving towards that C cap area, looking down the B lane, but on the outside rather than the inside. Although the two Tiger 2s of Carolade and Shocky have gone, and Chocolate have gone up the B lane for the heavies. They are going to come into the already. I mean, you can see there that Carolade and Chocolate. Well, Carolade got smacked a bit, but so did Bushka T, and so did Just Brocky. They are going to cap on A. That allows Orca to drop in along with Nicolade into the C cap. Now, it all depends. I mean, they're going to take the first caps. Yes, they're going to take the cap advantage, which means they take the points advantage. Mr. Dictator is coming around here in the T-54 Shark. We need to get over here, though. Look at the way Endgame have stacked up here. I mean, it's fantastic. The way they've stacked up on this side with Carolade, Romka, and Chocolade. Look at that. Kind of side scraping off each other. Waiting for anything to come around that corner. It's just going to get wrecked. That is fantastic positioning. Moving around the map, you can see that, we'll forget Carnarvon of Orca and Nicolade at the moment. Winchelade is also overseeing the B-cap with General in the T-54. Orca and Nicolade are rotating around. They're going to try and get to a position around here. That way they've got shots. If anything moves down the A lane for the heavies, or around the side. And as you can see, there we go. Orca has just positioned himself there. Nicolade is going to side scrape off him a little bit. Great positioning by EG. You can't knock that positioning. Going back over to Elim. Now, Elim, they're overseeing, but they can't get effective shots in there, to be fair. They know what they're doing, and they're looking where to push. And they're trying to get spots. However, EG have got bored of waiting, so they're going to push in. The Tigers, Chocolade, Carolade, and Romka in the Louvre are making that push. Winchelade's coming in from the park area to the B cap. This is going to be a good brawl here. Are they going to be able to get the B cap? Winchelade is trying to look for it. Yes, he drops into B. He's got Carolade, Chocolade, and Romka here trying to give him cover. So the focus is on them and not on Winchelade, who's dropping the B cap. There goes Carolade. He didn't want that, but there goes Raffi as well. The Carnarvon's coming in with Orca and Nicolade. That was really good stuff. Takes the focus away from General and Winchelade, who are able to cap B. Turns the points advantage now to Endgame. Deathwings is about to go. He goes. This allows them to push on Bushka and Just Brocky. Just Brocky is gone. Bushka T takes a tank out. He takes out Chocolade. Oh, this is good stuff. There goes Orca, though. That was not in Endgame's game plan. Winchelade now is trying to get out of there. General is all on his own. He's trying to get Bushka T out of the way. He does. But now Mr. Dictator is coming around to try and give General a hard time. That's a big roll into him. Nicolade is trying to help out. Winchelade has retreated a little bit. Point advantage is with Endgame. Nicolade does again, but General goes down to Bushka J. Looking at Winchelade there, he's going to be pushed. It's Nicolade that we're going to focus on. He needs to do something. There are points away, Endgame. Endgame have got the points. If they could get rid of Bushka J, it's going to be very much Endgame's favour. Nicolade is really out. Winchelade is going to go down, I think. Mr. Dictator's going to get him. Yes, he does. Can Nicolade get rid of Bushka J? He's trying to. Mr. Dictator comes in to block it. Doesn't work. He gets rid of him. This is advantage Endgame. If Nicolay can get into a haul down position, this will be very difficult for Mr. Dictator to do anything. Mr. Dictator is effectively... Oh, but it wins on points. That is a great game. Really tight. You have to say, Elim had it. Endgame took it. Wowzers. Points on the board. I mean, you can see here... 12,988 dished out by Elim compared to the 12,620 dished out by EG. That was a close game, guys. I mean, that really was a close game, and it was fantastic. I really thought Elim had that, but you could see the power of Endgame. Fantastic stuff. I mean, when they pushed round and took the attention away from the B cap, that really did help. I mean, you can't say better than that. So, switching the spawn points. This time we got Endgame on the north spawn, Elim on the south spawn. Looking at the lineups, there's no change in the meta on either team, going out in the same tanks. So I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Wow, that was a close one. Really close, really tight, really exciting. Two top clans on the EU server really giving it their all. Unbelievable stuff. I'm still excited about that. I really thought Elim were going to turn that then. I really did. I thought Elim just had the edge. But when Endgame took the B cap, well, that did not help Elim at all. Trading wise, I think they out-traded Endgame to an extent. I know that they lost a tank at the end, but it was one-on-one at the end. So I think they did just out-trade Endgame. Anyway, game 2. Oof. Elim would be pretty disappointed in that. I bet they thought themselves that they had it also. So they're probably going to be looking to capitalize and turn that around, get it up to the back of the map and get it up high again. We can see where they're going here. So similar to what Endgame strat was in the first game is what Elim are doing. You can see they're moving into the park area. Endgame are doing the same thing. They are also moving into the park area. Chocolate is peeling off to go down the B lane. Raffi is sort of peeled off as well, but Bushka T hasn't. Winchelade gets smacked in the nose, nothing to write home about. Chocolate and Romka there, just covering that edge. I think Chocolate and Romka are going to make a push for the B, though. The two Carnarvons and Nicolade and Orca are just holding tight, haul down in a good position. General, again, haul down in a good position. They've really got Elim contained here at the moment. Elim... They're looking here, Mr. Dictator and Bushka J are probably looking to try and maybe not push it this stage, but try and work out what tanks are where. And moving over to the middle here, we've got Deathwings and Just Brocky in relatively good positions. They've got cover on the C cap and they've got cover over if they come over the top. Bushka T is also there, moving back over this way, rotating round a bit is Chocolat in Romka. Mainly because Raffi is down that line and they don't know if it's Raffi on his own or if somebody else is with him. They should now know he's on his own. All the tanks have been spotted. But they are rotating back. That's not a blind shot. Shots are coming across, but they're missing at the moment. That's a big bounce off Romka. The low will bounce, let's be honest. So at the moment, it's just more strategic than anything else. Again, Chocolat looking to rotate back towards the B cap lane. They are toying with the idea. He thinks that there's a tank there, and Raffi is pushing on B cap. Oh, that's a good shot in by Raffi into Chocolat, but Chocolat has got support in the form of Romka in the louver. Good shot in. Forcing Raffi to retreat. He now sees there are two tanks there. It's not worth his while to push any further. He's bleeding heavily, is Raffi. He's got two German heavies pushing down on him. It's not helping his cause. This allows Chocolat to possibly push into the B cap. It does. Raffi has retreated all the way. Chocolat is in a good position here. If we go down, you can see he's going to be able to get shots in, and not many people are going to get shots onto him because he's got support. The rest of Endgame are not going to push at the moment, but Bouchkaget is going to try and get shots. He's trying to get that reset. He gets a shot in, but not a reset. They just managed to cap before the reset. Now Bushka George is he's getting punished for that. You can see here that the rest of Elim are just readying up. They've got to do something. They know they've got to do something. There are 4 tanks here. Romka is being smacked around a bit, getting nothing realistically into general. Both teams, if we look at the hit point pool, even Stevens realistically, don't forget, Elim would have started with slightly less, I believe. So it's a lot of jockeying going on here. Romka and Chocolat have done their job. They're going to get out there now and probably maybe try and cap A or just stay here and prevent anybody dropping into B. Again, another good use. Raffi is wondering what he should do. He knows there are 2 tanks there and they're dangerous. Blind shots are still going across. I mean, this is the long game for Endgame. They've tied up Elim at the moment. Let's move over because Elim are making a move with Raffi and Deathwings and the 252Us onto Chocolat in Romka. Romka has retreated all the way back, gets a good shot into Deathwings. Raffi is trying to look here, getting shots into Chocolat in the Tiger 2, but he's not going to be able to make it. Romka gets into a good position just around the corner. Now they're going to try and push onto the B cap. Cap points, however, do favour Endgame at the moment. Chocolat, is he going to be in danger here of Deathwings and the 252? Yes, he is. That's a good shot in. Raffi is going to be able to push as well from the back. They're whittling down Deathwings though, but let's get over here. The push is happening. It starts over in the back with onto Orca in the Carnarvon. He's pretty isolated, to be fair. Mr. Dictator's coming in. Bushka J is coming in. I don't think Orca's going to last. No, he's not. He's gone down. They've lost a tank. That's changed their point scenario. They've just got to get rid of Just Brocky now. Just Brocky is the danger man. If General can get rid of Just Brocky, it will help out no end, and he does. Changes the tanks. Changes the points. But now General is all alone. Orca's down. Chocolat's down. Winchelard's down. General is about to go down. He's a one-shot. If Deathwings can load in time, he can get him. The points are still favouring Endgame. Oh, there goes General. So Carolard is the only man standing in the Tiger 2. Is he going to be able to hold it? It's 1 against 6. I don't think he is. I don't think Carolard is going to do it. I think Carolard knows he can't do it. He gets a good shot into the 252, but he just can't hold that. That's just too much. That was a great push there by Elim. Really good stuff. They held their nerve all the way through that battle. Can't say fairer than that. Really good stuff by Elim. Fantastic game again. So, looking at the scores on the doors, 13,354 dished out by Elim compared to the 10,306 by Endgame. Endgame just caught by surprise there. Good stuff by Elim. Really good strat. Held their nerve. Had patience. And made some really good moves. Excuse me. We're now going to switch to Canal. Don't forget it's best of 5, so it's the first of 3 wins. It's all level at the moment. We've got Elim on the North Spawn and Endgame on the South Spawn. Looking at the lineups, Just Brocky has now come in with a T-54. There's a few more T-52 Object 252 used. Deathwings in Raffi are still in theirs, but Bushka J's come in. I think it's Bushka J, is it? I can't remember. No, it's Bushka T. Bushka T has jumped back into his. Looking at Endgame, Chocolat in an ISU 152. That's an interesting one. General in the 301. That's a good tank. Carolard in the Tiger 2. Nicolard in the Carnarvon. Romka jumping in to a premium. He just got the memo. Need a premium. It's a tier 8 tournament. Oh, no, they've kicked him out. Nicolard in a Carnarvon and Wincheland in a Carnarvon 2. Obviously, the memo was no premium tanks. So he's been booted. Beacon comes in a Tiger 2. Orca in a 301. So, wowzers. Again, no premium tanks for endgame. So, is that going to spur Elim on? Are Elim going to sit? I'm going to have a fruit pastel. Are Elim going to turn around and say, yes, I told you they are not indestructible? Hmm. Canal, always a great tournament map. It's more strategic than Brawly. Let's see. So let's get up into the back of the map straight away. Let's see what we can see. So, as I expected, we've got Elim going towards the B cap and getting down in the dip. They're going to be able to cover that. And you've got the FV301s heading towards that D cap area. Tiger 2s, Garrelard and Beacon dropping down, not capping C. They don't need to at this moment in time. They just need to cover it. Wow, this is an aggressive move by Elim. Especially on this top with Deathwings and Bushka T. That is an aggressive move up the top there. They're trying to make sure that they don't cap C, although Deathwings has dropped down now. Bushka T is staying up there and he gets smacked for his troubles by General. A cap and B cap have been taken by Elim. General is here, trying to get some good spots in. He's got some good shots in as well to Bushka T. Looking at the way the teams are stacking up, again, Elim are going to be taking the points first. Now Bushka T and Deathwings have dropped down. They can't reset the C cap. You can see the IS-2 there, Chocolate. Sorry, the ISU of Chocolate there on Overwatch, waiting for something to be spotted up so he can put a big round in like he tried there, but it bounced off Mr. Dictator. That will not make Chocolate happy. Winchlade there just around the corner. You can see the FVs are trying to push around this side to see what's here. Demonac is alone, but he's not as such. He does have cover. Just Brocky at the back there. Rafi and Bushka J are coming back round again to support. Got Bushka T, Deathwings, and Mr. Dictator on the other side. So the flanks are covered. General is here. I mean, if you have a look, if we go down to General's position, you'll see what basically General can see, which isn't much at this moment in time. If we get here. So he can't really see much, but he has got a good hull down tank with good gun depression. Points are favouring Elim. It's all now about where at endgame going to push, because they have to push. They have no choice. We've got Orca coming around to basically hook up again with Winchelard and the Carnarvon here, but it looks like the push is going to be down this middle area towards B. That's where the Tigers are stacking up. Looking at where the ISU is, Chocolat, ISU is going to be able to get some good shots across as soon as anything is spotted. We've got the FV coming around of Orca to, like I said, to hook up with Winchelade. Now, Elim doesn't need to do anything at this moment in time. They just need to hold their nerve. They know endgame have to push. General is out on his own there. Nicolard is dropped down. The two Tigers are here. Elim have suspected this. Now here comes a move by endgame, being led by Carolade. Carolade is moving in towards this B-cap area. He's got support with Beacon. They're coming in. They're trying to take out Bushka J. Oh, he gets troubled for it, but they're going to cap. They are going to cap. If we look at the rest, Nicolard has come around as well. Oh, we're going to leave that for the moment because over here, Orca is toying with just Brocky, and if one of these goes down, I mean, Nicolard is looking worse for wear over there in the corner, but they haven't been able to cap B. There goes the first tank, just Brocky, but Beacon and the Tiger 2 has gone down as well. Carolard is going to get out of there. General is coming in to try and put shots across as they come in. Points-wise, are still favouring Elim at the moment. Carolard is going to go down. No, he doesn't. In fact, it's Nicolard who goes down. Carolard is down as well. 3 tanks down now for endgame. Chocolat has come in to try and help out. Doesn't matter. The points go to Elim. Really good stuff. Elim holding their nerve there. Wow. Always a tricky map to play. If you get the cap advantage, always a tricky map. You can see what Endgame's plan was. Endgame's plan was to push on the one side, and unfortunately, Elim anticipated it and rotated all their tanks back round. You can see hit points going out there. Not much being dealt out by either team. So, Elim, they take the advantage. 2-1. Have a fruit pastel. Sorry. So, looking at the team lineups, no change for Elim. A lot more Tiger 2s, I think. Yeah, Chocolat's dropped into a Tiger 2. So is Nicolade. Carolade is also in a Tiger 2. Beacon is in a Tiger 2. A lot more Tiger 2s. They've gone for more heavy tanks. They've still got Orca and the General in 301s, however. So Endgame will be looking to try and get the advantage back. They've now lost 2 games on the trot after they dominated in the first game. And they'll be looking to change that. It's been a shock to their system, let's be fair. They're on what they will probably conceive as the better side of the map to spawn from, because they can take the A and the B caps quite easily and then bunker down. They don't even need to go to the D cap from this area. So it'd be interesting to see. Pretty tense. Mainly because Elim can put it to bed here. If they win this, then that's it. They put it to bed and they move on. Endgame are going to try and stop that. They want to spoil that party. So let's get up to the back. And you can see already just Brocky and Bushka T are making their way around towards that D-cap area. Deathwings and Raffi are dropping into the C-cap. As expected, Endgame are dropping into the B-cap. The FVs will probably rush round to the D-cap. Endgame are going to cap first. Then they will take the cap advantage. You can see the rest of Elim are making their way around to the D-cap, but they've lost the cap advantage. The FVs, you can see here, Chocolat and Winchelard are going to come and they're going to sit here. That's where they're going to sit. The FVs are now going to cap A, so they are going to take... Endgame are going to take full cap advantage. We're then going to have Beacon and Carolade here, just sitting here protecting that B cap. It's a difficult push onto the B cap. Endgame now need to do nothing. They are a full, almost a tank ahead. They now have got the full advantage. Winchelard is trying to get up here. He's going to, if he gets up here, he gets a good position. So now the advantage switches. Elim have got to do something. They have to push. Now, looking at where Elim are going to rotate to, they've got to consider where is the weak side. Now, they've either got to take tanks or they've got to cap. Capping the B cap from here is pretty darn difficult, because you can see all those red tanks are just there to give you a bad day. They are therefore looking at where is the weak point. Just Brocky is trying to come round to try and spot, and you tend to see, like General did in the last game, they sit here to try and spot to see what is down here. And as we can see, we got Beacon and Carolade down here. That tells the team everything. You can see Elim is stacking the tanks up on this side, ready to try and push if they know what's there. Chocolat is spotted by Bushka J. They don't know where the 301s are, but they probably have a suspicion that they're at the back of the map. This is why Canal is so tricky. Just Brocky has moved up quite a lot here. He's now been spotted, so they know that just Brock is there. Now Carolade and Beacon has been spotted. They know that there are two Tigers there. They also know Chocolade and Winchelade are over at the back on the other ramp. They have not seen Nicolade, who is here. They have not seen Winchelade, and they have not seen the two FVs of General and Orca. Winchelade has now been spotted, however. He dropped down a little bit. And this is where it becomes tense. Because what do Elim now do? They've got to either push or kill a tank. So this is, you can see they've moved up towards the B area. They're trying to push B, which is the only thing they can realistically do. Jorg is going over in the south corner, if you can see there. But we're going to look at this push. They push into the B cap. This is a good push by Elim. This is a very good push by Elim. They're getting tanks surrounded. Beacon and Carolade are in trouble. It doesn't matter about the caps. There goes Carolade. He is down, but Orca takes out Borshka J over in that other side. We're going to forget that Beacon at the moment. We're going to look at this, because this is another big battle. Mr. Dictator and Bushka T. Orca dropping down there. General dropping down as well. Beacon is not long for the world. He's gone. We're looking at this, so this is where it all counts. Endgame have now got the advantage still. It was swinging towards Elim, but if they can get rid of Bushka T, it's going to be... Oh, Bushka T goes. It switches completely to Endgame. Now, Just Brocky is really in trouble here. You can see Elim have capped, but it doesn't matter. The push on this side is always dangerous. If he can get rid of Orca... Oh, Chocolade blocks Orca a little bit. I don't think it matters. They're going to get rid of him. It's all over. And as you can see, just like in the last game, pushing this area here is really difficult. Really difficult. Elim did nothing wrong. It's just a really difficult push. And Endgame, all they had to do was wait. They had the advantage. They knew they had the advantage, just like Elim had the advantage in the last game. And you can see there the difference in damage. Really good stuff. Outwitting each other. Both teams played well. We go. Canyon again. Oof. Sorry, what do I mean Canyon again? That was Canal. We're now on to Canyon. This is the decider. This is winner takes it all. It's been tight, to be fair. It's been swings and roundabouts. Looking at Elim, who have already read it up. No change to their meta, really. I mean, T-54s, Object 252s, and Tiger 2. Looking at Endgame, and you've got Chocolade and Tiger 2, Beacon in a Carnarvon, General in the F3, in the 301, Carolade, Necalade in their Tiger still, Winchelade in the T-54 still, and Orca coming into a Carnarvon rather than a 301. So 2 Carnarvons this time. Elim, as I said, not really changed. Demonek is still in his Tiger 2. Bushka J is in the T-54, Bushka T is in the Object 252, Just Brocky is in the T-54, Mr. Dictator in the T-54, Deathwings in the 252, Rafi in the T-54. Elim won't be too disappointed in the last game. They played as well as they could. It's a difficult... When you spawn on that side, it's a lot harder, to be perfectly honest with you. When you spawn on the other side, capping A and capping B quickly is much more realistic than capping C and D quickly. That puts the pressure on the other team. And as you can see, pushing that B cap is very, very difficult indeed. And it's a similar strat to what they use in Tier 10. And the way that Endgame, and Elim did the same thing, the way that they line their tanks up, they don't put many tanks looking down that B ramp. They have them so they can, if a side pushes towards the C cap area, they can react a lot quicker. However, that was Canal. That was then. This is now. This is Canyon. This is the decider. Let's get up into the back of the map. So as you can see already, Elim are making a beeline, possibly towards the A cap area and the middle. What about Endgame? Well, General is getting up to the B cap already. He's going to try and get early spots. He's going over to the A, to the C cap en masse over there, with General just trying to spot them all up. General's job here is not to cap. He's just there to spot. So he can tell the team where everybody's going. And as you can see, he's told the team they're going to A. This will allow the rest of Endgame to take C without too much of a problem. This, however, will send the message to Elim that they may not... They don't know where anybody is. They have no idea. They know General's there, but they don't know if they're going to C or they don't know if they're going to A. They know that C is being taken. A is going to be taken quicker, so they are going to get the advantage on the caps there. And as you can see here, they're now stacking up with those hull-down gun depression tanks, the T-54s, the B-cap area to keep people's heads down. The rest of Elim, we've got the Tiger 2, we've got the heavies, Borg, Bushka, George, Jesus is moving back round. Deathwings is going to stay here. He's just there to make sure that nobody pushes on the A-cap. Moving over to the rest, let's have a look. General is still on the B-cap. Winchelader's coming in to try and help out. Romka, Chocolade, and Carolade are looking for spots so they can get shots across. General gets a bit of a smacking there. Excuse me. This is a good strat, to be fair, by Elim. Elim are playing this nicely. They are dominating the map. They've got good map control here. Winchellard is trying to get up with that gun depression in the T-54 to put shots in. It's going to find it difficult. No, he doesn't. He gets a good shot into Raffi in the bottom plate there. The Carnarvons of Beacon and Orko just waiting. They don't know where everybody is. They think that there's somebody still by the A-cap. They don't know. They now know it's Deathwings. The Tigers, Romka, Carolade, and Chocolade are still waiting out there. General is rotating round back to the Carnarvon. However, the two Bushkas have moved over to this side, anticipating that's where the heavies are, because they've not been fully spotted. They are now spotted. Tiger 2 of Demonac is in the centre. The T-54s are still holding this line here with the object of Deathwings holding there. Now, this is the problem that Endgame have. When the Carnarvons of Orca and Beacon start to make a move, they are going to be spotted by the two T-54s on the B-cap. That's just how it works. Now, they are going to make a move, as you can see. You can see Beacon is making a move already, so we're going to go over to where Deathwings is. We're going to keep an eye on that side of the map because you've got the Bushkas making a move as well. But they are going to be spotted in a moment. They are spotted now, look. Beacon is getting shots from across the map into him. Deathwings also hit him, but he gets a good shot into Deathwings. Mr. Dictator is coming down to help Deathwings. It's a bit of a struggle, this, but we're going to leave that brawl for the moment because Winchelade has gone down. Now Demonac is pushing on Chocolade in the Tiger 2. Just Brocky is a one-shot though. Probably a two-shot, 300. Yeah, he's a two-shot. Oh, he tries to help out, but it doesn't happen. But Chocolade goes down. So Endgame have now lost 3 tanks. Chocolade, Winchelade, and Beacon. I mean, Beacon was looking like he was going to be into trouble, to be honest with you. Just Brocky is the only tank down so far, so the advantage has turned to Elim. Romka is now in trouble. They're going to push Carolard, though. Bushkati is pushing him. Can he get rid of him? Has he got the turn? Oh, we've just lost Demonac in the Tiger 2, but it doesn't matter. General is there. He's on low hit points, though. There goes Carolade, where Romka's going to go next. Romka's gone. General is the last man standing. This is great stuff by Elim. Absolutely fantastic stuff. They dominated and controlled the map from the off, to be perfectly honest with you. Even though General managed to get up there, they did control the map. General is dropping down. He is got it all to play for. He's going to lose on points anyway. And Mr. Dictator takes him as he comes out the other side. Fantastic stuff by Elim. They turn over Endgame. Wowzers. Great stuff. 12,665 damage dished out by Elim compared to the 8,900 by Endgame. And I have to say, I mean, Endgame, well, they went to the C-cap. They took a long time to cap it, to be fair, but it were heavies. General did his job. He spotted, but really well played by Elim. Good map control there. Very good indeed. Fair play. Really good games. Took it down to the last. Really well played by both teams, and congratulations to Elim. Oof. Let's see how it went with the rest of the group. Oh, we're looking at it now. So Raider into the upper brackets final. They should be playing Elim, and they are, so we will hopefully get to see Raider and Elim next. Endgame. Oh dear, they should be facing off against US, and they are, who they started off the tour against. Legion. not doing so well. They will face off against Churd in the quarterfinals of the lower bracket. They're due to kick off in about 20 minutes. Raid and Elim. That is going to be a good game. That kicks off in about 20 minutes as well. So it's replays time, and time for me to turn my ugly mug off so you don't see it, because you don't like it. So who have I got next? Let's have a look at. This is not every good name is taken. This is every good reroll is taken. Of the clan, every. I can't believe he's got his own clan. He has his own clan now. Oof, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Oh, come on, Funny Bears. You're in Elim. Are you not? A bit naughty, dude. You're better than that. Yeah, Funny Bears, you're in Elim, are you not? Aren't you one of the Bushkas? You should revel in the fact that you just kicked Endgame's posterior. Let the other people have some excitement and tension watching your clan kick Endgame's posterior. I've got to admit, I mean, that's for me, I mean, that's been the most exciting tour so far. Elim against Endgame, that was really a nail biter. It could have gone either way, and I just love the way that Elim's map control on Canyon was. Well, it was fantastic. Let's not beat around the bush, eh? It really was fantastic. Oof. Every good reroll. What a name. In the clan. Every. Just can't believe he's got his own clan. He's not in it, I don't think. Because he's still in Genesis. Nice, I don't know. We had this debate in the coffee chat on Saturday last week. And Rolling Swarm is the same as me. He doesn't understand. That's right. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Mr. Rolling Swarm. Oh, just a moose left to smack. What a nice game that was. Nice mastery, 5,000 damage dished out. Every good reroll. Let's have a look. Can we see what every good reroll is? Clan profile. Clan profile. We are a cult. Official EU community fan club from the YouTuber Every. Woo! And they should all be called Every. Look, every good fox is Senko, every good vamp is Dark, every Umbreon is David, Layla, every artist is Yusuf. They're all cool. These lot need to pick their fingers out, don't they? And they all need to be called Every. Every AOP tank is mine. Every good reroll we've just seen. Oh, dearie me. Peter, what are you doing to World of Tanks Blitz, you madman? Oof. So we've got about 5 minutes. I don't have enough time for another replay because we kick off in about 5 minutes, which means we have the room open in a few minutes. And just to prove that, we've got this match. It kicks off in It kicks off in 10 minutes. Oh, do I have enough time for one more replay? I think we might do. Let's play it quickly. This is Rebendek 363 and Tiger 2 on Canyon, one we just seen. I don't know if we've got enough time. If this takes up to the 7 minutes, yeah, we should have enough time. But it is a final, so we've got to be careful. You have to be careful. I hate missing and running at the last minute because it just annoys everybody, especially you lot on YouTube spectating. Oh, bit of a traffic jam. German heavies all piling into each other. Tell you what, since the buff, I mean, the Tiger 2 is just a completely different tank, isn't it? I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, why wouldn't you play it with tier 8 anymore? I mean, it's a fantastic tank. But then again, so's the Tiger 1. I mean, the Tiger P used to outshine the Tiger 1. Now the Tiger 1 is outshining the Tiger P. And that says a lot, because the Tiger P is a great tank. Very tentative, this game. You can feel the tension in the team. Oh, there they all are. Found them. They're down here. Well, they're running away. Problem with shooting German heavies on the move, if you fire a German heavy on the move, the chances are the shell is going to go nowhere where you're aiming. It's just the curse of the German heavy. That's a nice shot into the side of the Lover, though. Should I call it Lover, or should I just call it Lion? Because my German is absolutely atrocious. But let's be fair, my English isn't that great either, and that's my native language. Oh, there's a stir of meal there. But let's focus on the ISU 152. Because he's got no gun elevation or depression. That was a bad shot, actually, by the ISU. Bless him. He's now going to get smacked around for his troubles. Oh, low on low action. Pay good money to see that nowadays. Stir Emil is looking pretty worse for wear. So far, no tanks down on the red team. 2 tanks down on the green team. Poor old Redinek has got a lot to do here. 3 tanks down now, but there is 1 tank down. I mean, I think the Sturm Emil's gone. Yes, he has. Poor old Tiger 2's got a lot of work to do. That's a great shot into the M4 Rev. He's trying to wiggle and jiggle his way up here. The M4 Rev is a great tank, by the way. Oh, see that bounce? Knocked his gun out, but that's about it. Can he... Oh, is he... What's happened? Is he on AFK? Or is he just given up? He wasn't at AFK a minute ago, was he? He was playing nicely. Look, looks like he's gone AFK. Oh well, that's going to hurt. 2 on 5. Forget the AFK tank, of course. Try and get the low. Smack one into his bottom plate. Don't worry about the M4. He's AFK, mate. Yep, another one into the light. See, AFK. Can leave him now. So it's 3 against 2. Little bit of luck. Can he get rid of the low? Yes, he can. Not great side scraping there, but hey, these things do happen. Now you might as well get rid of the M4. Why not? There you go. Just in case he wakes up. Because these things do happen. They do tend to wake back up again. Oh, they want to report the rev. Oh, that's an impressive bounce. An important bounce. Well, the IS-6 is coming in to help out, though. Oh, he needs to bounce the IS-6 if he can. The IS-6 doesn't have the best pen. Or the best aim. Get rid of the T-29. That's a great bounce off the T-29. There goes the T-29. However, the IS-6 is still full health. If he can get around this corner, yes, he can. Wowzers. 3,825 dished out so far. IS-6, hello. Oh, bounced him. Is the IS-6 going to be able to do anything this time? Angling nicely. Wiggling a little bit. IS-6 does get the roll in, though. Leaves him on 158 hit points. This is going to be difficult. He is going to be able to load the IS-6. Doesn't, gets a horrible bounce. He's got to move that turret around. Oh, that's a great bounce. Really good work. Bounce the IS-6, though. Load your Pramo, man. If you load your Pramo, you'll pen him easily. Oh, nicely into the commander's hatch. Wriggling and jiggling again. Trying to get those bounces. If he goes like this, it's going to get a good bounce. Yes, he does. And he doesn't bounce the IS-6 straight into the driver's hatch. Really good gameplay. Oh, another bounce. Tried to get those cheeks. He needs to bounce again. This is hard work bouncing this IS-6. He gets it. 1,800 bounces back into that driver's hatch. Wow, just to the right of the driver's hatch. He's going to be able to outload him. Can he get another shot in? He's on APCR. Yes, easily. Wowzers. Now that is very well played. Really good stuff. Wow, deserved mastery. 5,287. Steel wall. Kolobanov. Great stuff. Unfortunately, Rebedek, we've got to move because we've got a tournament to go to. And the game is here. Now we've got everybody. Every good name. Wild Ones Alper. Hamanet. We're with Elim against Raid. Oof. It's all stacked up. We're going out on Faust. Not an easy tournament map, but a good one. Always. Oh, you need to see my ugly mug. Hello. Not an easy tournament map, but a good one. Always there for exciting stuff to happen. Looking at Raid, who have lined up first, we've got Toby in a German Bulldog, OG Project T32, Blaster in a T32, Money Dude in a 252, Playmaker in a 252, S1K in a T32, and JP in a German Bulldog. Looking at Elim, we got, Bretzel's coming in a Tiger 2. I don't know which Bushka this is now. It's not Bushka G, so it could be Bushka J, or it could be Bushka T. It's Bushka J. Just Brocky in a T54. Mr. Dictator in a T54. Deathwings in a 252. Rafi in a 252. We're still waiting for one to come in. We've got a minute or so to go, so plenty of time. Elim will be buoyed up after their win against Endgame, no doubt. But do not underestimate Raid. Raid played spectacularly well yesterday. I did think that LC were going to turn them over, but Raid really dug deep and turned it around nicely. Never underestimate Raid. They are a good team. They're a very good team, very good clan, very experienced. Elim, however, there he goes. Demonac is now turned up in the Tiger 2. Elim, however, are on a high. I mean, they are effectively unbeaten at the moment. They've just turned over Endgame. Very tough opponent. They've got to be buoyed up over that. Although Raid have just beaten Legion. They're going to be a bit buoyed up over that as well. Oh, Demonac has changed from an IS-3 defender. After all, it is Faust. So this is going to be an interesting one. I'm not going to even bother to call the strats. No point, because they change them anyway. We'll just have to make do when we get there. Again, there's a lack of mediums and lights on Elim's side. Well, is that going to be downside for them? You got two lights there. Well, JP and Toby are in light tanks. Oh, is that going to help Elim? Or well, Elim have done so well so far. You would say probably not, to be perfectly honest with you. Either way, let's get up high into the back of the map and see how they're going to stack up. So you've got already Elim going to rush down to D, not the entire team. They're just going to fast cap it, get it out of the way. You can see Raider also doing the same over the other side. Toby in the German Bulldog is making his way to the A cap, along with the two T-54s of Bushka and Just Brocky. Toby is going to get there first, but he has been spotted. And that's a big roll into Toby. 600 straight away. He's had a blooded nose for his troubles. Just Brocky there, really pushing him hard. Another good roll into him, this time by Bushka J. That allows them to take A, and Toby is looking worse way. Mr. Dictator's coming round. He puts a nice shot in as well. Toby is now looking worse way. Keep an eye on the other map. Raid is just iron fisting over here. They're pushing hard. We need to get over here. They're pushing hard into the cap. You've got Playmaker going down, pushing. Oh, they're pushing straight over the top, pushing them out the way, capping at the same time. Raid are now just going to bunker down a little bit. Toby is gone. We moved away from there because there was no point watching that. We wanted to see what Raid were doing over this side. They were pushing hard, but the advantage at the moment are with Elim. Raid Blaster and JP have rotated along with Money Dude. Oh, that's a big shot into JP as he tries to move across. Some great position in the game by Elim. Look at them here. They're stacking up on this side, ready to push Raid. They've got OG Project in the T-32 and S1K in the T-32 just waiting. But they're stacking up against OG Project. We're going to get down there because we're going to get some good shots coming into OG. They're pushing OG hard. They're still pushing down on him. Rafi's leading the charge. OG Project being pushed all the way back. S1K and Playmaker over the other side trying to keep them occupied. But that's a great shot in Babushka J. OG Project is about to go down. Yes, he is. He's a one shot. No, he's a two shot. Now he's a one shot. He's about to go down. At the moment, Elim have lost nobody. OG Project's about to go. There he goes. Get over here. Let's see what S1K is doing. They're trying to take on Deathwings. Got Playmaker and S1K brawling with Deathwings here. Come out of there a minute because there's more action down here. Blaster is now being absolutely inundated by Elim, who are just unstoppable at the moment. Playmaker's dropped down to try and help out. There goes Blaster. Playmaker's coming down to take on Rafi. Big bounce there by Blaster. Big bounce by Rafi. Playmaker's the last one left. We lost S1K. We lost everybody else. Playmaker is the last man standing. Let's have a look at it from Demonac's view. Oh, we just missed the kill, but it doesn't matter anyway. Elim dominating. 7-0. Show of force by Elim here. I mean, you knew they'd be buoyed up after endgame. See, Toby there going down very early. I mean, frightfully unlucky. He just ran straight into those T-54s. Tried to get out of there, not realizing that there's another T-54 waiting for him. Just frightfully unlucky. Great positional play again and good map dominance by Elim. You can see there with the difference, 12,500 against 5,600. Elim dominating. Wowzers. So, now we're switching the spawns. Elim on the north, Raid on the south. No change in Raid's lineup at the moment. No change in Elim's lineup either. Excuse me. Fruit pastels. They really go through me. I'm going to have another one. Sorry. You can hear me eating. I'm really sorry. But I'm not allowed to smoke. Simple as that. So I have to do the next best thing. Eat fruit pastels. It's a tough world we live in. Someone's asking, all full streams are on this. Yes, they are. That's because the raid game is after this, I believe. Sorry, raid game. Legion game is after this. So you'll have all 4 streams on that as well. As I said, there's been no change to the lineups. Oh, there is. JP is now taking an Action X. Oof, he changed at the last minute. Oh, Elim are feeling good. They've got to be feeling good off the win on the back of EG. That win, which was a dominating win, let's not beat around the bush. They are really dominating Raid in that last battle. But it's over. Now we're into this battle. So, back to the map again. What we're going to do? Well, this time there's no ACAP strat on the side of Elim. They are going straight through the middle. Let's get over and see what Raid are doing. Raid, again, no A strat for them. They are also going through the middle. So, this could end up being a bit brawly. You can see here Deathwings, Mr. Dictator and Raffi in the 252Us and the T54 respectively are going to come onto this corner here. That way they get shots down. JP in the Action X is over this side. He is going to be able to see, if we get to this corner, he's going to be able to see what's coming around the corner there. Shots are going in already. Elim are, well, they're pushing. They're pushing. Led by Raffi, pushing down on the Action X of JP. They're still pushing. The rest of the team are coming in behind them. They're going to try and head him off at the pass, knowing that Playmaker's above. It's very difficult when they go down here, though. Let's get down there and see what JP's going to run into, because he's going to run to Demonac in the defender. I'm watching this for the moment. I am very conscious of the teams behind, but action. Oh, the JP here is going to go. He's got to go. Bushka's going to be. Yes, he goes. There he goes. Rest of the things happening down here. Money Dude's come down to try and help out Playmaker. Oh, S1K is in trouble. S1K is in trouble. He's being supported. Blocking the shots there is OG Project, trying to trade HP. It's a horrible map because they're all down there. Just Brocky is trading with Money Dude. Just Brocky is about to go. Just Money Dude's going to get him. It's as simple as that. Into his rear plate. There he goes. Brocky is down, but JP's down. S1K is down. There goes OG Project. He's down too. Let's do it this way. There's the next one. So we're just looking at Toby and Money Dude. Here's Money Dude here. Money Dude's, he's got it all to play for. Playmaker is down. Money Dude and Toby are left. Toby is a one-shot. Toby does a great shot from the back there. We're going to stay with Money Dude. Toby's a one-shot. He's only got, what, 13 hit points. He's not going to be long. He's an irrelevance at this moment in time, I'm afraid. He can farm a little bit, but it's where Money Dude... If Demonac can get round and put one shot into Money Dude... Yes, he does. Now let's get back up high. Quickly. No point. Toby's dead. Wowzers. I'm sorry. Elim are on fire. Absolutely on fire. They have got the bit between their teeth. 12,958 damage compared to the 8,000 here. Raid just cannot contain them at the moment. They are dominating the battle. They are controlling the map well. Their positioning is fantastic. And they are flustering Raid. It's as simple as that. Don't forget this is best of 7. So it's the first of 4. And halfway there is Elim. We're now going to switch to Castilla. Elim have already readied up. We got Demonac and an IS-3 defender again. In fact, there's no change to the lineup. Apart from Bushka G, I believe this is. Yeah, Bushka G is dropped in place of Bretzel. And he's in a Tiger too. Looking at Raid, they're still getting ready. They're not ready yet. Money Dude and Playmaker are ready in the 252Us. OG Project and the T32 is now readied up. S1K and the T32 is also readied up. We're still waiting for the rest of the Raid contingency to ready up. They're probably wondering what happened there. JP and the T54 is now readied up. Just waiting for Blaster. Is he going out in the T32? And Toby in the German Bulldog. They may be debating which tanks to take here. Raid are flustered. I'm not going to lie. They are flustered. But we've seen this before with Raid. I mean, Raid went down 4-1 to, I believe it was either Endgame or Legion, and then turned it right around to win. So, Raid have been in this position many times. They've managed to pick themselves up, dust themselves down, and completely turn the game. Elim, however, are not the same opponent. You can just sense that Elim have got the bit between their teeth. They're overflowing with confidence, and they are just controlling the games. And that's a big thing. When you're this confident, it's a big thing. But confidence can also become your undoing. And as you can see here, Raid, Money Dude, Playmaker, and Toby all in 252s. So he dropped it. We got then 3 T32s and a T54. So let's get up high into the back of the map and see where they're going. Well, already you can see Elim are looking to push down around towards the C-cap area. Let's get over and see what Raid are doing. We sort of now know what Elim are doing. We've got their one tank there, which is Bushka G. He's going to be overseeing down the A line. The rest of the Raid contingency are pushing heavily towards the A-cap area. I don't think they're all going to go to A-cap. They're going to split off. Some are going to go high. Some are going to look at B-cap. Some are going to look at A-cap. JP is going to get up there first to try and get the spots in. That's where he's going to go. They're anticipating a move. Now, normally what happens is that on this map, teams do, from that spawn, that Elim spawned in, do come round to the A-cap. Not this time. The entire team, apart from Bushka G, went to C. This allows Just Brocky. They're going to take the early cap advantage. Just Brocky and Bushka J are now going to position themselves on those ramps, which prevents anybody taking the B cap. The T52 of Mr. Dictator and Deathwings are rotating back round. Bushka G has now come in to help out, and you'll see they're going to sit on these ramps. So Just Brocky is probably going to sit here. So he's got a good view down that lane, and then Bushka J is going to sit here, where he's got a good view down that lane. That is good positioning if Raid go that way. Now, Raid are looking to get around the back. They're going to run into Deathwings first. Deathwings should be in a position just behind this rock. Yes, he is, with Mr. Dictator behind him. Now, what you've got here with Deathwings, just get down there so you can see. Just here, with a nice position, you can really dictate this. Once they get into that area, there can be problems for Raid. And if we go back, you can just see Mr. Dictator is just here. Again, he's on Overwatch. He's got good lines of sight, not only up there, but also straight down that avenue. S1K is trying to move up. They're going to try and use the buildings along with Blaster and OG Project. They're trying to use the buildings so they can get shots that way across into Deathwings and to Dictator, whilst also covering the B cap. Just Brocky is rotating around to try and get shots in, but as you can see here, whilst you can get shots in that way, you can get shots in this way. There is a push coming from Playmaker, Money Dude and Toby, however. They are going to try and push down on Deathwings. He is caught in two, but look at the push over there from Elim pushing on S1K and OG Project. That's what we need to see. Tank advantages with Elim, not with Raid. Bushka J is trying to take out Blaster. It's really good stuff. There goes Blaster. Blaster is down. S1K is now a one-shot. Rafi is going to be able to just touch him and take him out. Yes, he does. OG Project is now the focus of attention. We're not going to looking at that move over there at the moment. They're all pushing in. Deathwings is still there. He's tussling with Playmaker, but Playmaker has got Bushka G behind him. Playmaker's down. So, oh my life, Playmaker's down. And so is OG Project. Money Dude is now isolated over here. JP is trying to come in to help. JP is trying to take out Brocky. JP is moving up. No point looking at that. Toby has gone up high, but let's be fair, Money Dude is surrounded. He's not going to be lasting much longer. If they can get Money Dude out of the game. Yep, there he goes. So we got JP and we've got Toby left. Toby is up high. JP is still tussling there with just Brocky. Toby is the focus of attention. He's being surrounded by both sides. Both flanks are coming in. Demonac is on his long reload, however. Demonac is still on the... Oh, but he just goes. Just Brocky is a one-shot. How he's lasted this long. He's got, what, 12 hit points. JP, all to do. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. It's going to be a very difficult ask. Let's be honest. It is a difficult ask. You may be able to take out just Brocky as a token kill. But you've got to say Elim have dominated again. Map control again. They have put Raid exactly where they wanted them. Suckered them in the weak points and then the pressure points, and then just basically smacked them free reign. Okay, they lost Deathwings and Mr. Dictator, but wow, I mean, this is fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic. You can't fault Elim at all here. Their strat has been fantastic. 13,700 against 10,300. It's not that Raid have done anything wrong, realistically. It's just that, apart from they've given control of the map to Elim. 3-0. Elim are on the cusp. Absolutely on the cusp. Looking at Elim, they've already read it up. They haven't changed their meta. They haven't changed their team. They are going as is. We are now on Castilla still. Raid. Toby in a 252U. OG Project in a Tiger 2. Blaster in a T32. Money Dude in a 252. Playmaker in a 252. S1K in a Tiger 2. And JP in a 54. Can Raid turn it around? Last chance saloon for them. Let's be honest. Again, cannot fault Elim. I don't know where the game sound's gone. It's just gone. Don't know why. It did it on Asia earlier. It's probably because I've been streaming for just over two and a bit hours, and it just doesn't like it. I mean, whilst I've been streaming on YouTube for 2 hours and 15 minutes, I've actually been streaming for 3 hours, because obviously you have to get the streams ready before they go live. So I just don't think they like it. But what do you care? It's just a noise. It's just tank noises. We can live with it, yeah? This is potentially the penultimate game. Potentially. It's not saying it is the penultimate game. It's potentially the penultimate game. Elim are on the cusp of turning it over Raid. They've already turned over Endgame. Can they turn over Raid as well? Raid, feeling the pressure. To come off a big victory against Legion. Can they turn it? I would have to say Elim at the moment, wow, they've just been playing absolutely fantastically. Let's get up and to the back of the map. And Elim are looking like they're not going to change their strat. They are heading towards the C cap, getting over to Raid. Raid are also heading that way with OG Project and S1K and the Tigers heading towards the A cap area. Raid are lining up in force, just in case. Elim, however, being led by Deathwings in the 252U with Raffi behind him, are going to try and drop into the C cap, and they do! Ballsy move by Raffi, pushes through the C cap. Shots are going into Raid from across the map. That's a big shot into just Brocky, though. That's a ballsy move by Raffi. Puts himself very, very forward. S1K and OG Project over in the same position. Just Brocky taking that nice position in again. But JP is able to get shots in from the side. Demoniac is going over to help him. At the moment, the hit points are favouring Raid. Caps, well, Deathwings is now going to drop back into C. He's going to try and cap it, I think. Yes, he is. If you have a look at the back here, you've got the two T-54s. They are all down. They can get their gun depression down on that. So there is containment. Oh, Bushka G has dropped into B. I didn't see that happening. So they're capping B and C. C has already got, so they are taking the points advantage. The two Tigers of OG Project and S1K here. Can't really do much. Too many tanks there for them. The rest of the Raid team are over here. Are Raid pushing? Looks like they're making a move. Looks like they're going to push down on Raffi. They haven't seen the T-54s. They know they're there. They are pushing in. Playmaker first. Oh, he gets a big smack. He misses his shot, though. And he gets another big smack. This is a double-pronged attack onto Raffi and onto Deathwings. But Deathwings and Raffi are pushing down on Blaster instead. They're not interested in the tanks behind them. They're pushing down on JP and Blaster. Blaster is the focus. Can they get rid of Blaster? Money Dude is coming in to help, while the T-54s tussle over there with Playmaker and Toby. Down goes Raffi. Demoniac comes in. Down goes Blaster. Playmaker is also looking very, very worse for wear. He's here. Mr. Dictator's pushing down on him, trying to take him out. Mr. Dictator's got the hit points to do it. He goes. Playmaker is down. Toby is now up there playing with Jorg. Money Dude is being surrounded by the IS-3 of Demoniac. Oh, this is good stuff. Down goes S1K and the Tiger 2. Look at this. This is fantastic stuff. They're now pushing on JP. JP's trying to get himself back into cover. Deathwings is looking at one shot. He's very dangerous. He needs Mr. Dictator to go round, to be fair. OG Project is still over there by the beacon. Oh, Mr. Dictator does go around and he gets killed for his troubles. Money Dude and Demoniac are playing here. Oh, Demoniac, can he take Money Dude? No, he's on his long reload. But he's face-hugging Money Dude, so Money Dude has got it all to play for. Toby can't really do too much. He's trying to get shots in over there into Demoniac. Money Dude gets a good shot into Demoniac. Money Dude still hasn't loaded. He is about to load, though. He's on a very long reload. And he does, and he takes out. It's 3 against 3. Demoniac is... Oh, that is an important kill by Toby. Sorry, by JP. Just Brocky here. We've got to move over to Just Brocky. Raid have now got the... they've got the caps back, so the advantage is gone. Meaning they've got a kill now. Raid will overtake the caps eventually, but not just yet. Just Brocky's got it all to play for. Bushka G has dropped down, leaving Just Brocky on his own. Just Brocky now is a one-shot. OG Project can sense it. He takes him out. Raid have pulled it round. Bushka G out on a limb. He's also a one-shot. 165 hit points. Not much he can do. There's a lot of HP still out there. On Raid team, 2,200 on Raid, 165 on Elim. Elim are going down here. They did have the advantage, but they lost it, unfortunately. Big push, but Raid again this time held their nerve. Toby's going to take it. Raid gets one back. Oof. Wowzers. Getting tight, guys, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Getting very tight out there. 10,900 dished out compared to the 13,000. Raid finally finding their winning ways and putting in a stop to the dominance of Elim. We now move on to Black Goldville. Oh, it's getting tense. Elim, however, still one away. I'm having another pastel, sorry. Sorry. Pastel time. Oof. Oh. So, Elim have readied up. Demoniac in an IS-3 Defender still. Oh, Bushka J in a T54. Bushka T, I think that is dropping in now in a 252. Just Brocky in a T54. Mr. Dictator in a T54. Deathwings in a 252. Raffi in a 252. Switching over to Raid. Toby in a 252. OG Project in a Tiger 2. Blaster in a 301. Money Dude in a 252. Playmaker in a 252. S1K switching into an IS-3 Defender. And JP in a T54. All to play for. I've lost the sound. I don't know why it does this. The game has been doing it. Does this. It's probably because I've been streaming for over 3 hours, and it's just decided, nope, we're not going to have any sound. They did this. It did it earlier as well on the Asian Surfer. Got to this point in the final, and the sound went, nah, cheerio. But you can deal with it. You can just know they're just going to go boom, bang, boom. That's all they do. I can't. What I have to do. I have to restart the game. I'm not going to do that in the middle of a tournament, just in case. So, Elim. Oh, one away still. Can they do it? Let's get up high into the back of the map and see what their strat is going to be. Well, we've already got Bushka T and the 252 making his way towards the 8th area and the caves. The rest of the team, they look like they're going to be settling up here to make sure that the B cap isn't taken. They're going to take defensive positions overlooking the B cap. Blaster in the 301 is looking as well to get spots in, but also oversee that B cap. Deathwings has been spotted. That was his job. The rest of Raid are moving their way over to the C cap area. They're going to be capping C. A cap, therefore, is open, and to be honest with you, Elim need to cap it sooner rather than later. They're going to lose on the cap points. Raid are going to take the points first. Bushka T is now moving into the cap. Raid, therefore, at this moment in time, they control the cap points because they will start getting the points sooner. Elim, however, not in a bad position. They can control the B cap to an extent. Let's see where Raid are going to go, because they are going to be looking to prevent anything going into the B cap. Rotation here by S1K, OG Project, and JP. Oh, OG Project just gets a smack for sticking his nose out a little bit too far. They're here to make sure that if anything goes into the B cap, they can react. The rest of Raid are going to take up positions here so they can also react. If we have a look at Elim, get over to this side of the map, see what Elim are doing. They're stacking themselves up down this side at the moment, looking for a possible. They're going to be looking either trying to get the cap. I don't think they're going to go for a full-on mega push. The 252Us are rotating back round to their spawn to rejoin, stacking up on this flank. Raid have stacked up effectively on the other flank. Now they're saying driving to B. That's Bushka T. They are going to be looking to try and force Raid's hand. Raid don't need to do anything. Bushka J is going to probably try and cap B. He is coming in. Don't forget, there's those tanks over there of Raid. Bushka J has managed to get there without being seen. He drops in. That's a ballsy move, and it's going to work for him. If he can cap that and then rotate out, he's going to be in a good position. JP can't get shots into him there. He needs to make... Oh, he's capped it. That is fantastic stuff. They're going to start taking the point, and there's the push. There's the push. They were stacking down this side. They're now pushing towards the C cap. This may have caught Raid off guard. They have got more tanks this side. You can see there OG Project and S1K are trying to rotate back. Toby's rotated back as well. Sorry, Toby's in there as well. Raid. Oh, Brogy Project is down. I didn't see what that was, but that went really quickly. S1K is here. Now they're trying to cap C. Rafi's dropped into C. Oh my giddy aunt. This is brilliant stuff by Elim. Pushing through. Death Wings is a one shot though. Rafi. Oh, Death Wings goes down. Rafi was trying to hit point share, but it didn't work. Now we've got Money Dude, Playmaker, and S1K and Toby coming in to take on Rafi. But over the other side of the map, JP and Mr. Dictator are tussling. Here they go. JP's just about got the upper hand, but the points are strictly in favour of Elim. Even though they've lost Demoniac, they've lost Death Wings, they're going to lose Rafi at this rate. Toby's going to have to take out Rafi. But look over there. JP is about to go down. I'm going to leave that. JP is looking bad. Oh, he manages to take down a tank, but he goes out himself. Elim are literally a cusp away. Even if Raid managed to cap, they need to get rid of tanks. It's 2 on. Oh, my giddy aunt. Raid may be able to do this now. They've retaken the C cap. Oh, Elim are going to lose it again. Bushka J. Oh my god. Bushka J is being pushed heavily. He is effectively a 2-shot. He is in bad way. We're going to move away from Bushka T. They're going to take him out in a minute. Bushka J is the one that they're looking at now. Playmaker's going to push down on him. Bushka J goes. Bushka T is the last man standing. Unbelievable stuff. Raid has turned it around again. Brought it right round. They have a tendency to do this. Oof. Raid turning it around massively. Literally, Elim were like this close. That is, you've got to say, they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory there. Fantastic stuff by Raid. Really turning it around. Wowzers. Unbelievable. 3-2. Back onto Black Goldrill. Let me have the pastel. Sorry. Really apologise. So, Raid can now take this to a decider. Elim, wow. Well, Raid have done this before. They've got a history of doing this. Looking at Elim, no change in their lineup, no change in their tanks. Looking at Raid, no change in their lineup, no change in their tanks. Wowzers. Wowzers. Talk about tight. I mean, Elim have been dominating all evening. Raid have just turned it up a gear. Now, I don't know if Raid have turned it up a gear or if Elim have just got a little bit overconfident and then taken their eye off the ball, so to speak. I mean, the last 2 games they've lost because their pushes weren't that effective and allowed Raid to counteract them very easily. So, it's going to be difficult. It's difficult to say if Raid have knocked it up a notch or if Elim are just making more mistakes now because they maybe got a little bit overconfident. Well, in 15 seconds, we go into the next Black Goldville. It's either Elim are going to win and then win the final, or Raid are going to take it to a decider, spoil Elim's night, and effectively put themselves in the driving seat. It's going to be an interesting one. Ooh, could go either way. Let's be honest. Great comeback by Raid. Gotta feel slightly sorry for Elim. I mean, they've played fantastically all night. And as you can see, they're looking for overlook on the B cap and a rotation round to the C cap. Looking over at Raid. Raid are doing a similar strat. Blaster is going to be overlooking the B cap to trying to get spots. The rest of Raid, in fact the entire team, are heading en masse to C. It's going to be a brawl. So we're going to get here. It's a brawl. Let's not kid ourselves. This is what I want to see. A brawl. A premium tank brawl. It's who is going to out DPM who. So we've got Toby, Playmaker, S1K, Money Dude lined up. We've got Deathwings, Demonac, Rafi, Pushka T, Mr. Dictator lined up. OG Project coming in, JP coming in. The only ones missing at the moment are just Brocky's over there and the T54 of Bushka J and Blaster of Raid. Demoniac is looking very worse for wear here in the Tiger. There he goes. Demoniac is gone. S1K, dearie me, that was a big shot into Deathwings. He goes. Now the advantage goes to Raid. Elim backing off in those T54 Sharks. Raid are now feeling confident. Bushka T goes. Raid have now got confidence. Raid are now going to Iron Fist push straight onto Rafi and Mr. Dictator. Mr. Dictator is now effectively a one-shot. Money Dude is pushing in. Toby is pushing in. Dictator goes down. Just Brocky is trying to get past them all. Rafi. Oh, Rafi is trying to tussle with Playmaker. OG Project is looking at Bushka J. Bushka J goes down. Playmaker goes down. Just Brocky is going to be taken out. Just Brocky goes down, leaving Rafi as the last man standing. This is impressive stuff by Raid. Turned it round in less than 3 minutes. Wowzers. Unbelievable. Raid, who in the first 3 games had almost zero map control, have now turned the tables. They are now controlling the map. They are now dictating where and when the battles will take place. And you can see how impressive Raid were there. Wow. It's a decider. And it's Desert Sands. Elim at this stage must be feeling it. They've gone from here to here in one easy movement. Raid with 3-1 down. Oof. Sorry, 3-0 down. Big turnaround this. Huge. Looking at the teams. Elim. No change. In lineup or in players. Looking at Raid. Just waiting for Toby to ready up in Blaster. But again, we've got OG Project now favouring a T32. Toby's still in the 252U. Money Dude in the 252U. Playmaker in the 252U. S1K in a T32 now. JP in a T54. Blaster's probably going to go out in a 301, but we don't know yet. He's not readied up. We've got about 30 seconds. Heal him, as I said. Okay, they've dropped a couple of objects, but they've still got Bushka J in a T54, Bushka T in a 252U, Just Brocky in a T54, Dictator in a 54, Deathwings in a 252, Rafi in a T54, and Demoniac in a Tiger 2. And Blaster is in an FV301. We are looking at Elim on the north spawn, Raid on the south spawn. All to play for. This is it. This is it. This is last man standing, winner takes it all. Elim are kicking themselves. Raid are patting themselves on the back at the moment. Raid are very, very happy. Oof, you've got to feel for Elim. But on the same token, you've got to say, wow done, Raid. So let's get up high into the back of the map. Is it going to be a brawl in the desert? Well, that's where Elim's going. That's where Raid's going. It's going to be another big brawl by looks on it. Blaster already getting spotted, but getting early spots in. T50, the T32s and the T54 making their way round. The entire Elim team making their way round. The rest of Raid coming through the middle. They're capping base B. Oh, this is unbelievable stuff. Good shot in there onto Toby, resetting the B cap. Not enough though. Are they going to be able to take the A cap? Although Radar going to take the cap. No, they reset it. Elim have reset the B cap. Now Death. Oh, Toby's really getting farmed. B cap has not been capped. A cap advantage is going to Elim. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to push or are they going to defend? We've already got Deathwings here overseeing B to reset. Demoniac is moving around. Just Brocky and Bushka T are trying to push down there towards the T-54s, but the T-54s are hauled down. They're in a good position, along with the T-32. T-54 Raffi over here is in a good position. Well, he can do some good spots. C-cap has been taken by Blaster, but they are effectively 2 tanks behind. To bring that deficit back, they need to kill 2 tanks. Elim just need to hold their nerve. There's no need for Elim to push. Blaster and Toby are going to come over the top here, sit on this ridge and try and get shots in. Elim need to really get their nerves in check now. Just Brocky is going to move over. He needs to make sure that they can't get shots onto him. They are now 5 tanks ahead. No, sorry, 2 tanks ahead. Toby is looking like he's been smacked around a bit, but he can handle that. The T-32s have dropped down. You can see the T-32s here, S1K and OG Project have dropped down. Trying to advance just a little bit to make that defense a lot harder. Dragging in Bushka T. I don't think Bushka T needs to be dragged in. That could be a mistake by Bushka T. They need to defend Elim. They don't need to push. Braid are the team that needs to push. Bushka T is getting some shots in though. But look at this. Raid are not in the driving seat at the moment. But they oh, look at that. That's a great shot from JP. JP has come all the way round the back. Mr. Dictator is going to try and get shots into him. Toby is looking very, very dangerously low. Toby is now on 230 hit points. He has a 1 shot. Oh, 950 has just been taken out of Bushka T. Bushka T goes down. They are now 1 tank roughly ahead. Why did they push? They can get rid of a tank now. They now go for 2 tanks ahead again. Can they carry on pushing Money Dude? We're going to no, they're going to put Damiac, who's going to push Toby. We'll leave that for the moment. We're going to look at what's going on with Money Dude. OG Project is trying to come in to help. Demoniac and Toby over there are tussling. Money Dude is being surrounded. OG Project and S1K are trying to come to help. Toby is hanging in there. Money Dude gets a good round in. He gets rid of Bushka. There's only 2 tanks left. It's going to be going to Raid. 2 tanks left. Demoniac manages to get rid of Toby, but Blaster's coming down. Oh, Raffi is trying to hold on here. Desperately holding on. Demoniac, Raffi does hold on. Demoniac needs to come back in a minute. Demoniac and Blaster. Can Demoniac get Blaster? Raffi is down. Oh, this is going to be for Raid. Raid are going to win it. What a turnaround. What a comeback. Unbelievable. Elim are going to be absolutely distraught with themselves. They basically threw this one away. They really had it. Fantastic stuff. Really great stuff by Raid there. Great gameplay by both teams. Congratulations to Raid. Commiserations to Elim. They were dominating in the early part of the tour of this final, but massive turnaround. Massive turnaround by Raid. And they have a habit of doing that. Unbelievable. You're not going to see much better than that tonight. Seriously. That is just fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. So, Endgame and Legion are off in 5 minutes. That is the semi-finals of the lower bracket. That is also going to be streamed, so don't go away. I'm not going to play any replays. But I am going to pop and get a drink. See you in a minute. Okay, got some more coffee. Wow, I mean, that was just unbelievable. Again, Elim on the cusp. On the cusp. You're not going to. That was down to the wire. Fantastic stuff by both teams. Let's not kid ourselves, eh? Just noticed. For some reason, my screen was not full. Or too full, or whatever you want to call it. Oof. That was exciting stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get an invite to the lower bracket. I should do all the way through the brackets. It did say should be getting an invite anytime soon if we're going to be doing it. I don't know if we are. It did say all the way through the brackets. We've just seen the final, and it was a great final. Let's be fair. So we have got Endgame and Legion going off today, I believe. Yeah, they are going off today. That's my timings, by the way. 12:33 today, my time. There it is. So we are getting ready. Mm, get to see my ugly mug again. Hello. So, lower bracket semi-final. Endgame against Legion. Doesn't get much better, does it? Let's be honest. On Desert Sands, best of 5, so it's the first of 3. It's not a best of 7, like we just saw. Massive clans. Endgame and Legion. Endgame losing out to Elim. Legion losing out to Raid. Raid turning over Elim. What an exciting night. And who says that tier 8 can't be exciting? Eh? It can be. Oof. This is going to be interesting. Two, what some would say is aggressive clans. They are aggressive in their playstyle when they want to be. Two fantastic clans filled with amazing players. It's going to be great. Not that Elim and Raid aren't. I mean, they are two fantastic clans as well, filled with fantastic players as well. But everybody knows Legion and Endgame. Everybody wants to watch Legion and Endgame. I prefer to watch Elim. They're good. But wow, what an exciting evening. You can't fault it, can you, really? Oof. So, looking at the lineups, Endgame are going to be readied up first. They'll be spawning on the south spawn, and Legion on the north spawn. We've got Chocolade in the T32, Beacon in a T32, General in a T54, Carolade in a Carnarvon, Romka in an IS3, Winchelade in a T54, and Orca in a Carnarvon. Switching over to have a look at Legion now, we got Sasha in a 301. Oh, I can't remember who that is now. Catch the Who. Ah, yeah, it's Catch the Sneak. Catch the Sneak in a potentially in a Carnarvon. The Honor in a T54. Asa in a P44. Interesting call. Dakudas in a 301. Dan in a 252. And Object 3 in a 252. So, the teams are readied up. The streamers have read it up. All to play for, guys. I think it's been an exciting evening so far. We've just come from a very exciting game. Potentially to see another very exciting game. This is the semi-finals of the lower bracket. Oof. Oof. The winner of this will play the loser of the final just to see who will go on to meet Raid in the grand final. So we've got about a minute and a half to go before kickoff. Well, those last games are too exciting. I mean, seriously, Raid have got a reputation of doing this now, of coming from behind and spoiling everybody's tournament. They've done it before, and I think it was either Endgame or Legion, and they've just done it to Elim. Never underestimate the power of Raid to do that. That's why they're a top clan. But that was then. We're now looking at Endgame and Legion. History is gone. Difficult one to call. Both teams are very good. Both teams are very good strats. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one. Oof. Still got about 25 seconds to go. Tension, eh? Ooh. Again, there's a fair mix of premiums and non-premiums on both teams. As I said earlier, what shocked me is that the T-32s made a surprising showing in this tournament. It's been very good, I must admit. It has been very good. So, kick-off time. Oof. Who is going to dominate? What's the strat going to be? I'm not going to call it. I hate to call them. You just never know. So, here we go. EG, when we get to the back of the map, they are moving out to the desert area. Legion are also moving into the desert area en masse. Sasha Grey and Dakudas have dropped into the A cap straight away. General is spotted up, and he's tried to spot them up, but they are going to really take the cap advantage, which will allow them to therefore dominate the map. They are going to rotate out. Dan Blazarian is over in the corner there in the 252U. He hasn't come over the tracks yet. Now you can see that Legion realistically have control. All they need to do now is stop them from capping A. Romka is in a good position. There's a big rotation by the FVs. General, along with Beacon, Chocolate, and Orca, are pushing around into this area here so they can get shots over the top. First Blood, however, realistically, is on Catch the Sneak in the Carnarvon. He's been smacked around a bit, but Beacon and General have also had a bit of a tussle. Now the A cap is being taken. Winchellade drops down into Romka to take the cap. Romka comes out. Winchellade stays there. Endgame on now, piling their tanks up, going to push over the top onto the Honor. Pushing the Honor. Are they going to... Yeah, they get shots into the Honor. The Honor is being pushed hard here. There goes the Honor. He's out there. Winchellade is also being pushed hard. He's been pushed off the cap. Catch the Sneak is getting quite a pummeling. There goes Winchellade though, but Catch the Sneak is a one-shot. There he goes. Catch the Sneak is down. Now they're going to push on Sasha Grey. Chocolade is coming in along with Carolade. They're going to try and take out Sasha Grey. He isn't a light tank. Sasha Grey goes down. Dukadas tries to come in to help out, but it's too late. Dukadas goes down. So it's just Object 3 and the Blitzarian left. Who are they going to focus? They're going to focus Object 3. He's the lowest of the hit points. They're both 252, so it doesn't really matter. Object 3 is the focus of the attention. Object 3 goes down. Next, it's Dan Blazarian. He's got it all to do. He's not going to be able to do it. Wowzers. And there he goes. So, endgame. Turn over. Legion. First blood to endgame. 11,700 dished out by endgame compared to the 7,800 by Legion. So, is there going to be a change in tanks? So we'll just wait for them to ready up. Don't forget, it's best of 5, so it's first to 3. So, Legion now swapping spawns. They're now on the south spawn, endgame on the north spawn. Sasha in a 251, catch the sneak in a Carnarvon, the Honor in a 252, Asa in a IS5, Dakadas potentially in a P44, Dan Blitzarian in a 252, no, Dakadas is in a Tiger 2, Object 3 in a 252, looking at endgame, we've got Chocolade in a T32, Beacon in a T32, General in a T54, Carolade in a Carnarvon, Romka in an IS3 Defender, Winchelade in a T54, and Orca in a Carnarvon. So, that was pretty dominating stuff there by endgame. Legion had map control, but endgame, big push down that flank, really pummeling Legion. Are we going to see much of the same? You just never know. Sorry for the yawn, it is quite late here. It's like 20 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday night. But hey, it's enjoyable. 4 seconds to go. Everybody's ready. I'm ready. Wild Ones Alpha's ready. Every's ready. Haminet's ready. The teams are ready. Oof. So, I've run out of pastels. It's not a good thing, yeah. It is not a good thing. So, can Endgame capitalize on their win, or are Legion going to turn it around? Let's get up into the back. It looks like it's going to be another desert strat. Another brawl. A rumble in the desert. Clearly not a rumble in the jungle. Oh, Winchelade gets a big shot into his front end there as he crosses over. Sasha Grey trying to spot them all up in the 251. Endgame coming en masse down that flank again. Legion coming en masse down their flank. Sasha Grey getting out of there. Rotating back a little bit. Strength in numbers, remember. General in a good spot by the plane. Using that depression and being hauled down. Being joined by Beacon in the T32. Using the plane for cover. Chocolade is going to drop into the A-cap. Great move by Chocolade. Now, will they just sit here and defend and wait for Legion to push? That's the big question. Or are they going to take the bull by the horns and push on Legion? Well, you can see that the teams are pretty much all in the desert. Winchelade is just over there making sure that Sasha Grey... Oh, Sasha Grey might be moved to the C-cap by looks on it. Yeah, Sasha Grey is making a move towards the BC area. Carolade is moving out. Rotating back. Chocolade is rotating back as well. Romka is also rotating round. The rest of the tanks are staying around the plain area. If you get over here, you can see what's going on over on the Legion side. Ooh, General just got a massive smacking. And again, somebody is putting some great shots into General. General's just lost half his hit points very quickly there. However, the advantage is with Endgame. Sasha Grey trying to move around on the flank. Chocolade getting a HE round into him. And you'll tend to find that in these tournaments, that they'll start throwing HE rounds just to get the hit points down. Why not? Oh, Carolade is seeing the danger from Sasha Grey and trying to chase Sasha Grey down. Sasha Grey gets a nice shot into Carolade. Carolade doesn't want to be chasing Sasha Grey too much and decides not to. Legion are now making the push down this side. There comes the brawl. They're trying to push like EG did earlier. The Honor leading the charge onto Orca in the Carnarvon. Chocolat, General and Defender trying to help out. Orca is the focus of the attention though. Orca's about to go. One shot is all that's needed. There goes Orca. Now they're pushing round further, this time onto General. Good shot in by Asa Akiri. Oh, but good shot back out there. Let's get down there and have a look a bit closer. You can see Dan Blizzarian gone, Sasha Grey gone, Dakadas gone, General's now gone, Romka is now the focus. Advantage is with Endgame, not with Legion. They've lost a lot of tanks. Winchelade coming in, trying to divert the attention of Asa. Oh, there goes the General. It's a brawly match. Carolade is tussling with the Honor. It's 4-on-4. They need to get rid of Object 3 if they can. They're trying to. Winchelade does. Oh, but Carolade goes down. Now it's 3-on-2. No, now it's 2-on-2. Catch the sneak in the Honor. Winchelade doing great stuff here. Beacon coming over to help out. The Honor is in a 252U. Can they get rid of the Carnarvon before the 252U makes an impact? And the impact could be from the Honor. Catch the sneak is the focus. As you can see, they're not even bothering with the 252 of the Honor. You can see that Beacon is trying to hit point share with Winchelade. The sneak is still the focus of attention. The Honor manages to hit point share. Oh, there goes Beacon. Now they need to get... Sorry, there... It wasn't Beacon, was it? My fault. There was Winchelade. Beacon needs to get rid of Catch the Sneak if he can. Yes, he does. That's a great shot. Now... Oh, what happened? Now we're just tussling with the Honor and Beacon. The Honor is in a 252U, which is a great tank when it's face-hugging like this. All Beacon needs to do is keep bouncing the Honor. They've got the points. The Honor may switch to HE. No, I think that was an AP, or that was the turret ring. Good shot back by Beacon. Beacon is 500. He's a 2-shot. Honor is a 4-shot. But the points is what you got to look for. Oh, is the Honor going to be able to load in time? If he does, he's going to be able to take this. He's going to be able to steal it from Endgame. And that's it, Beacon. Oh, there you go. He does load in time. He does steal it. Oof. Wowzers. What a great tussle that was. Look at that. Points on the doors. The Honor knocking out just over 4k in the 252. Beacon knocking over 3.3. Really good stuff. Really tight. So it's 1-1. You knew it was going to be tight with these two. Absolutely. Have I got anything else I can eat? I've got Marks and Spencer's Fizzy Coke. I've got Marks and Spencer's Fizzy Coke. Anything else I can chomp on? Oof, we're now going to the Flat Earth Society, Himmelsdorf. Chocolade in a Tiger 2, Beacon in a T32, General in a T54, Carolade in a Tiger 2, Romka in an IS-5, Winchelade in a T54, Orca in a Carnarvon. Endgame are on the south spawn. Legion on the north spawn, not readied up as yet. That means I can have a Coke bottle. Yes, I can. Sorry about that. Sasha Grey in a 112. Catch the Sneak in a Tiger 2. The Honor in a 252. Asa in an IS-4. Dakadas in a Tiger 2. Blitzarian in a 252. Object 3 in a WZ-120. We're ready. Aminet's ready. Every is ready. Wild Ones Up is ready. Teams are ready. Himmelsdorf. Sorry. Keep running out of coffee. Ooh. Immelsdorf it is. So, level pegging. What's the scores on the doors, George? What's the scores on the... What? I can't remember what he says now. It doesn't matter. So, let's get up here high into the back and see what the strats are going to be. Well, it's a D strat. It's a D strat for Endgame. And potentially for Legion. Endgame are en route to the D area. Legion are going to C. Down to the middle. Interesting. Endgame are going to get the advantage on the cap. No, they're not. They're dropping out of it. They're not bothering to cap. Yes, they are. But now they're just lining up in this area here. It's interesting. They've got shots right down that line. It's a very flat map. Legion have taken the B cap. So they're going to get more points. See there, the general pushing right up. He's going to take a good position here. You can see Legion haven't split. It looks like they've split, but they haven't. They've got Blizzarian and the Honor coming back. They've taken good positions here. Sasha Gray's not very happy. He's in a WZ112. I mean, not the best gun depression tank. Romka and Winchelade have been smacked around a bit. I have to say, at the moment, I would say that Legion are dominating this one. Looking at Endgame, well, that's where Legion is. And that's where Endgame realistically are. Winchelade in general have now been spotted by Asa in the FV. They've got to move out of there. Points are tallying nicely for Legion. Chocolade is going to go around and try and steal the cap back, which Chocolade is able to do. There you go. Legion are readying a push down this route, which they're doing now. Here comes the push from Legion. Down towards the C cap. Are they going to cap or carry on pushing? Dan Blizzarian is the one going. Honor's now with him. Sasha Grey is with him. They're looking at Orca. Orca is the one they're targeting. They are continuing their push. Trying to get round into Orca. Great shot in there. Carolade is coming in to help out. Trying to take out Dan Blizzarian. There comes Beacon as well. It's they've got tanks in numbers here. You have to look over this side as well, though. Don't forget, there's the object. They've got the Tiger 2. I mean, General and Winchelade are in trouble, but we're going to look this way so we can see all the brawls. Blizzarian goes down, but Carolade and Winchelade are very low. There goes the Honor. So Winchelade is gone, but team advantage at the moment. There goes General. It's all even Stevens, but hit point wise, Legion have less. They got more points on the doors, but they have less hit points. Sasha Grey is the focus of Romka in the IS-5. Asa can see that. He's coming in to help out. And there goes Romka. Dakades. Chocolate is trying to take out Dakades. Dakades goes down. Oh, this is really tight again. Oh, there goes Sasha Grey. And there goes Asa. 2 left. Catch the sneak in Object 3. Very healthy tanks, though. But they've got more guns on the battlefield to Endgame. Can they turn this? Oh, there goes Beacon. There goes. It's Object 3's gone. It's Catch the Sneak who's left. Chocolate is going to be able to get a good one in. And Endgame, bring it back. Ooh. That deserved a Coke bottle. Damaged out. See, Legion did more. But they did have more. They did have less HP because of the 301. So, 2-1. Orca is offline. 2-1 to Endgame. That means Endgame can snatch it here. They can take it. or it goes to a decider. So, endgame are readying up. Chocolat in a Tiger 2, Beacon in a T32 General and T54. Carolade in a Tiger 2, Romka in an IS-5, Winchlade in T54, Orca in a Carnarvon. Looking over at Legion, yeah, sorry, I am munching. Looking over at Legion, we've got Sasha Gray in a 112-2, Catch the Sneak in a Carnarvon, The Honor in a 252, Asa in a 301, Dakadas in a Tiger 2, Blizzarian in a 252, Object 3 in a WZ120. Again, no change to the lineups in real terms. Oof. Tense. Love these games. Love these games. I mean, we've just seen Elim and Raid have really, really good, brawling, tight games. Now we're watching Legion and Endgame do exactly the same thing. I mean, it's fantastic to watch. And I know a lot of people don't like Tier 8 tournaments, but this is fantastic to watch. It really is. Well, I think it is. Oof, we've now been streaming for 3 hours. Da, da, da. So, let's get up high and to the back of the map and see where they're going. So already Legion are trying to cap B. The rest of Endgame are just ploughing through the D cap area again. Legion over here. There's the spaceship, just in case you've never seen it. Legion, in fact, we can come back to that. Let's get so you can see it. That's the spaceship for those who've never seen it. Now we're going to go back up. Legion are now capping A. Endgame are still pushing round the D cap. Oh, good shot in there by Sasha Gray into Carolade. You can see Endgame capping D, but they're going to go back down on hit points. You can see here Endgame looking straight down the barrels of a lot of Legion tanks. Dakadas has been smacked around a bit in the Tiger 2, but again, nothing to moan about. General going to similar position, but on the opposite side. Legion stacking themselves up. Again, they're taking similar positions to what they did in the last game, albeit on the opposite side. You can see here that hit points again are favouring Endgame. Mainly because Legion have taken lighter tanks. Winchlade is out in the open almost. They can't really get shots on him. He's all down there in the T-54. And he's got a very tight turret. Bouncy. General, Orca, and Beacon are pushing down on Dan Blizzarian. Dan is getting pushed heavy here. Are they going to be able to capitalize on it? Oh, the Honor's just got smacked around massively. So is Dan. And look at the T-32 coming in there to protect. The Honor is looking really low. He's really being focused. The Honor has gone. Back over here to Dan Blizzarian. He's holding his own, bless him, in the 252. No point staying there. It's back here where all the action is. Sasha Gray, Dakadas. Catch the Sneak. Catch the Sneak is looking like he's the bit of a focus. Hit points are going down. Dakadas is a one-shot. Dakadas is out. Now they're going to turn the focus onto Sasha Gray. Sasha Gray is being pummeled here by Endgame. Carolade, Orca, and Romka really giving Sasha Gray a hard time. Sasha Gray is now on next to no hit points. Sasha Gray goes down. Catch the Sneak is okay. He's managed to take out Chocolade. General Beacon's also gone down. General is fighting there, but they did take out Blizzarian. Orca is coming in to help out. You can see right down the far of the map, they've gone down to take out Asa in the 301. That's Winchlade and Romka. We're going to look at this at the moment. Over in the far north corner, there goes... Oh no, Object 3 is still hanging in there. Asa goes down. The Object 3 has now gone down. This is another one for Endgame. Catch the Sneak is the last man standing. Points didn't matter on this one. Orca is coming in to help out. Catch the Sneak is effectively a 2-shot. Now he's a 1-shot. Now he's on 3 hit points. All you got to do is touch him, and it's all over. Oof. Wowzers. Damage count. Well, as I said, unfortunately, there's a lot of HP on Endgame side, not as much on Legion side. Endgame there, turning it round, and they're winning. Oof. It's all over. So, tomorrow, lower bracket, Elim against Endgame. The winner of the finals in the lower bracket should meet the grand finals. And that's it for today. Oof, what a ride. What a fantastic evening. And with that, I'm going to take a break, because that's been 3 hours and 15 minutes here, but 4 hours almost streaming, mainly because, wow, you have to start the stream early. So, I'd like to say to everybody on YouTube, thank you for dropping in. I didn't expect so many people, to be honest with you, with everybody watching the big boys, like with Aminet and everybody. So thanks for dropping in, guys. Really appreciate it. I am back tomorrow. We're starting with the grand finals on Asia, and then we're going on to the EU. So, oof, it's going to be an interesting day. Until then, have a good evening, everybody. Sleep well, and hopefully I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye for now.